Good morning, all my man. How are you guys doing? Milady? Good morning, sir. Capuche man. Morning, Mr. Cakez. Hello, guys. Good morning. Thanks for being patient. I couldn't come on earlier, but I'm happy to announce that so far everything is fine. We had to go to the hospital to check on the wife, and she was monitored there. But we are now home. We're back home. Was a rough night for me, but I'm happy that everything's good so far. And hopefully we don't have to go there anymore. And it's... You were at the hospital? Yes, I was at the hospital. We were at the hospital the entire day yesterday and the entire night. I slept there too. Yes. Hello, Fear of Darkness. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Cakez. Hey, Rames. Good morning, Rames. Hey guys, which video is this? Which video are we talking about here? The videos you make are fun to watch. Cakez, my brother, welcome back. Welcome back, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's actually Friday today. I just got in. What happened? Were you in the hospital? Why were you in the hospital? My wife didn't feel very well. And so we had to make sure that everything's fine with her. So we went there and then they told her to stay over the night. The first night she stayed there alone. I couldn't stay there. But then the second night, we asked if I could stay. And so I stayed the second night. And now we just got home. We just got home, essentially. Like, I don't know. 20 minutes ago, just took a shower. And, yeah.
Make a good game.
I'm happy though, I can still stream and she's feeling better. That's important. We're gonna make a nice, or we're gonna go on a nice stroll later on as well with the baby. I'm also happy that the baby is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with the baby. I'm super happy about it, you know. There's no problems with the baby. She feels fine. She's strong, you know, whenever something's wrong, she's like very strongly, you know. Very nice. Toughest baby, yeah. She's got me in it. It's a part of me. I'm tough.
Long live chaos. E-sport, Twitch, online casino, sports betting, equals scam, fixed match. High hell doesn't exist. Don't be afraid of death and you'll be stronger. Turn on your faucet every night and never turn it off. Add bleach to the food and throw it in the forest and in the sea with the plastic. The money will come to you. Hello.
Yeah, relatives are still here supporting us, which is awesome. Very nice of them. But without them, it would be much more difficult to get all of this done. You know, they're helping out with food, with, you know, other stuff. Very nice of them. It's not Cakez' mom, no, this is a relative of mine. Yo, Cakez, sexy man, how are we doing today? Hey, Peter. I wanted to ask you a question, Peter. I don't know what type of door I'm going to buy, so if I decide on not buying anything, I could give you back the money from yesterday. I don't want to just keep the money because you gave it to me for like a door. But we figured out that Reaper is 225 and I don't know, I don't feel like it's the right decision, at least yet. I don't know, who friggin' excited for 3.5 boat league? Let's go. Yeah, me, I'm super excited for it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to play tonight. I'll have to ask my wife if she's feeling strong enough to let me play and then have the baby next to me. I might do like a sneak peek stream later tonight playing the league launch. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, is this right here. There's a game called Path of Exile. And it's coming out in 8 hours and 52 minutes. So if I do the math, that is 10 p.m., is it? Or is it 9 p.m.? It's actually 9 p.m. So that's 2 plus 8. Actually, it's 10 p.m. my time. Which is about the time when my wife will go to sleep. So I could potentially play if I'm a bit quiet. I will have Zoe next to me. You know, guys, we will be able to have a nice evening together. You know, maybe drink some beer. Alcohol-free beer, guys, is the best to drink in the evening. Telling you guys, so you don't get addicted to alcohol, you know. And then maybe, I don't know, eat a little bit of stuff and have a nice league launch. I'm hoping. We'll see. I have to ask my wife how she feels and if it's okay. If I can, obviously I will do it. I love streaming. It's so fun. And I know there's a collector DM, guys. I know there is. I'm aware of that, and I also have seen the notification on my phone. Alcohol-free beer? Yeah, because I'm drinking alone. And this is how alcoholics get born, when you start drinking alone. So I've never been a big alcohol fan. I never drank, like, by myself. I think it's not good to drink by yourself. You create a habit that, in my opinion, breaks a barrier of you shouldn't be drinking alone. You could drink with friends. But alone is, you start to get into territory where you can go, where you can become addicted to it, you know? Never do meth alone. Yeah, but there's too many drinks that are better than alcohol-free beer. No, the reason why I like alcohol-free beer is because of this. I'll show you. Also, I was taking a look at this tower defense game. It's totally unrelated, but I was taking a look at this pixel art tutorial from this guy right here. Pixel, there you go, Pixel Art 101. I was taking a look at this because I made a short about pixel art tonight. For those of you who watched the short. And I was just taking a look at they made a game. It's called Dwarf. You know? And that game didn't do so well. Even though it's a tower defense game, right? So right up my alley. Let's see here. That's what it is. You build your towers and then you try to defend your base together with your character. That's what it looks like. So a lot of good pixel art in the game. And the pixel art comes from this guy. He's called Pixel Pete on YouTube. He has about 100,000 subscribers. And he made a decent course on pixel art. You see that right here, 288,000 views on some of these. There's a lot of views, 160,000. But that goes to show again that a lot of in my opinion, that's a lot of marketing for the game. They also had a Kickstarter. It still didn't perform so well, 70%. And the last update was almost a year ago now. So they stopped caring about the game, unfortunately. It flopped for them. Unfortunately. I mean, 400 reviews is still good. It sold quite a decent amount. But yeah, anyways. Why was I talking about this? Oh yeah, what was I talking about before? Guys? Oh yeah, alcohol-free beer, yeah. So like here... So the reason why I like alcohol-free beer is because it actually has less, I guess. It doesn't have that much sugar. It's still a lot of sugar. I think it was 2 grams actually, not 55, but maybe it takes in something else. So it doesn't really have that much sugar. It's alcohol-free, and there's not much shit in it. It's basically just this. So there's no artificial sweeteners, nothing else in there, just that. And so that's why I like drinking it. It feels really good and relaxing, and I don't get addicted to alcohol. That's what I like drinking sometimes, in the evening. It's my go-to. Like it.
Gotcha, bitch!
Hey, my man, thank you very much for following, Vrot Leopold. So, guys, beer is a very good drink, with or without alcohol. Yeah, I mean... Have you guys ever heard about the study that shows that if you drink a glass of wine in the evening, you live longer? I think this is not related to the glass of wine at all. but it's related to taking your time to relax and calm down. No, yeah, I know. It's not about spreading lies. You don't even know what I want to talk about, you dumb idiot. Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about... I know it's been disproven, but let me finish my point before you spouting out bullshit, okay? I know it's gonna be another lie. Shut the fuck up. So, have you guys ever heard about one glass of wine in the evening making you live longer? And, you know, I know it's all... Before Collector of Stuff chimes in again, it's been debunked. You need a lot of wine for that to be the case, and you can't even physically drink that much wine. But what it's related to is not the glass of wine, but it's related to calming down and relaxation. And enjoying a meal. Taking your time to slowly drink away on something. And enjoying that process. And so that's why sometimes in the evening, I take myself the time to drink an alcohol-free beer. Slowly, you know, maybe have some nice food next to me and just calm down and relax. And it's been very helpful to stay relaxed and to, you know, ease out the stressfulness of my day. It's really nice. So that's what I wanted to get at. Hi, Twitch chat. So, guys, you remember that we made some sounds, right? You guys remember that we made some sounds, right? And I first made the sound in DaVinci Resolve. I tried Reaper first. Let's go the first way. I tried Reaper first. Tried to make a sound in there, but that didn't work. Then I tried to make a sound in DaVinci Resolve because I'm very used to that program, and it worked a little bit better. I mean, we made a decent sound. Let me show you what that sounds like, because I didn't manage to make a sound in Reaper the first time we tried it, but the one in DaVinci Resolve turned out to be, let's say, okay. It is this skeleton impact 0.03. Listen to this. You hear that? That was the first sound I made for... That was the first skeleton impact sound I made. And why did I do that? Well, because my game is all about undead fighting oranges. And of course this happens. Fuck you! Okay, now I hate being interrupted. And so what we have in the game is a bunch of undead skeletons approaching the player or the oranges, and they attack them. So, and you can hear, this is the sound we made yesterday. I think it resembles a skeleton hit very closely. It's much better than the sound before. Now for a quick comparison, this is what the sound was before. Okay. Doesn't really sound that much. It sounds more like a horse stamping on something. Oof. So better. Now, Collector of Stuff. The infamous Collector of Stuff told me that I should beg him to make a sound for him, because he is a sound engineer. He's been for years. But he never actually proved that by sending me sound files. He did now, though. He did send me a skeleton sound file. And I want to ask you guys, out of 10, from 1 to 10, okay, before we start the sound, what do you think is the sound of Collector of Stuff going to be? 10 out of 10, 1,000, 11 out of 10, 10 out of 10 by Collector of Stuff himself, 5. Haha. It's a troll. I'm pretty sure it's a troll sound. Yes. 3 out of 10. 0.69 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Snap. Perfect. 5 out of... I told you out of 10. Out of 10. Not out of 7. Rames. Out of 10, bro. Out of 10. -1 out of 10. Rickroll incoming. So, like, here's what's gonna happen. 8. Okay, thank you guys. If Collector of Stuff made an actual sound, and it's better than mine, then I will apologize to him. If it's worse than mine, then I will make fun of him. If, and I have to check really quickly that he doesn't edit this. Good, good. Okay. So he didn't edit this at all. It's a skeleton wave file, which is 0 out of 0. A little bit iffy. If it's a troll sound, I'm going to ban him for the entirety of the stream. Are you guys ready? It's going to be, I myself think, it's going to be a troll sound. Let's see. Do we have enough volume? I saw negative, Cakes. It's not negative. 8 out of 10? It's neck. Wow, so good. 10 out of 10. Sounds like hitting bone. An actual sound. Need to hear it in the game. Fine. Guys, we're going to download this. And then put it in the game. Okay. Guys, you are biased to help out Collector of Stuff. Now, first, let me tell you that thank you very much, Collector of Stuff. You didn't send me a troll sound. I really appreciate that. I think myself that it's not better than my sound. That's just me. Okay. Let's see here. Put it in the game. Let's call it Skeleton Impact 04. And then call it Collector. Thank you very much, Collector of Stuff, for spending the time out of your day to make your own Skeleton Impact sound to prove me wrong. I'm very happy that you didn't troll. Update game. Sound. There we go. Now, Skeleton Sound Impact 04 Collector. That's what it sounds like, right? That's what it is. Okay, guys. Now, let's see what happens when we start the game again. And then also, ByteUL, I don't know what you sent me. Let me check. Did you send another? Well, this took a while, but here you go. Download and install MC Monkey Project Swarm UI. Download HTTPS Sprite Shaper. Oh, you wanted to explain to me how to use AI to make animations, right? So a while ago I asked ByteUL if he could link me where and how he made pixel art, AI pixel art, animated AI pixel art. And these are some of the results here that he sent me as examples. I think they look really nice. Now, this is, I guess, the process on how to get it done. Which is interesting. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. The animation needs a lot of additional work, though. Yeah. Like we like see. This is what I don't know. Do I have this still? Assets. I think it is here. Wizard GIF. This is what it looks like. It looks a bit odd. This is one of them. Doesn't really look like he's walking at all. It's pretty nice with some tweaks. I could use sprites like that. Yes. So like what you could use this for is to have like a general idea of a sprite. I like your game graphics. It's not complicated. It looks good. Thank you, Gary Vori on YouTube. Subfolks in German. And Blue Oak, sorry I missed you earlier. Biased? No. Where's Inukai when we need him? He's even more biased. So Anyways, so guys, we're going to listen to the Collector of Stuff skeleton impact sound now. Is it better than my sound? I say, no, it's not. Way better and not annoying. No. It's worse. I think it's worse. It's annoying. It's the same level of annoyance. No, I think the one before was better. I don't have your sound in your head. It's like clicking a mouse. I think the issue with this sound is that it sounds too... Es hört sich zu übersteuert an in English. Wow, great work, Cakes. Did you do this after the stream yesterday? Sounds way better than the crap you had yesterday, Nails. This sound effects from Terraria, isn't it? Wait, did he just link a sound from Terraria to me? Awkward monkey? Awkward monkey? He was hoping that I didn't see that because I never played Terraria? Guys, what do we do with Collector of Stuff now? I never said I made it, Awkward Monkey, I just sent it. So he sent us the skeleton hit impact sound from Terraria. He sent us the skeleton hit sound from Terraria. Okay, guys, what do we do with Collector of Stuff? He actually tried to fool me. He was trying to pull a joke on me. VIP, this is even worse. Yeah, Cakes, gotta admit, it is kind of funny. Yeah, it is for you guys. If I had to use that sound and they would notice and then permanently give me issues, that would suck, you know? Respect the joke, mod him instead of ban. I cannot mod Collector of Stuff. He would destroy my entire stream. It should have been the Bloons hit sound. Now, if this was the Bloons hit sound, that would have actually been funny. Let him live. He would have told you before you use the sound. Are you sure about that, Iffy? He would have actually told me that the sound is from Terraria. Collector of Stuff, would you have told me that the sound is from Terraria if I were to actually use it? Now be honest. Be honest. He's too dangerous to be left alive. Oh, from Terraria, that's why it sounded so much better. Yeah, sure. We need him. Would you ever admit it wasn't your sound? Who noticed it was from Terraria? Very good ear. It was Gulherme Costa on YouTube. I guess before he could have warned you, he would have been in another timeout. By the way, how high is your ego that you call your sounds better than Terraria sounds? I think my skeleton impact sound is better than this sound, yes. Hello Cakes, what's the plans for today? The plan for today is to download FL Studio and try to make a sound in FL Studio. And then do some React and program on the game. So it's funny how quiet Collector of Stuff is right now. He's not answering. Very interesting stuff here. Why you have a VIP in your chat permanently praying for your downfall? Who is the VIP that permanently prays for my downfall? Who's the VIP? Oh, it's Collector of Stuff is actually the VIP. Oh yeah. Le Pepe, hello there, good morning. You never mean sexual harm despite all that banter. Collector would have stopped you before release. I think so too. He just figured he was getting timed out, so he left his PC. Yeah, klar. Sure, bro. Terraria may use this sound for something else entirely. Your sounds should match with your general sound design. I think the thing you made is good enough. I think so too, yeah. To be honest, Collector is actually a very important person in the stream. Yeah, I think so too, yeah. Maybe his chickens need to be fed. Yeah, right now, right, Oshi? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, we're going to exchange the sound back, of course. Very good idea, Collector. Thank you very much for your contribution. But, piss off, bitch! Okay, there we go. Alright, guys, it is time. We're downloading FL Studio today. FL Studio. Download. We need the free version, the trial version. Good day. How's life with the baby? I hope everything's good. Yeah, the baby, free space. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing good too. How's your job coming along? Now, free space was a regular on the stream, but lately he needed to be on work when I stream. But on Fridays he has more time. Hello there, bro. It's good with the baby. The baby is healthy, is fine. The time unlimited free trial. Or buy now. What is the time unlimited? I can use this the entire time, but I cannot trial features. Fully functional, time unlimited, FL Studio projects. Benefits of ownership. Ownership. Free lifetime updates. Reopen saved projects during the trial. So I have to always make a new project. Interesting. But it says fully functional here. That's odd. Technical support. Access to older versions. Free content of FX Studio. Early access to new releases. But what is the license? Wait a minute. Can I use FL Studio for free? You can't save, make sounds, and then use these sounds in my game without any issue? What's the downside of the trial version? If I can't save, I don't care. Maybe? Job is going good, but it's taking too much time. I hope I could start doing more home office soon, then I can flame you again. Shut the f... I don't need you in my stream, actually. It's fine. I actually don't need you. It's fine. You know, your job's going well. That sounds awesome. But you cannot save the project. It's one shot to make the sound. We only need one shot, one opportunity, one way, bro. That's totally fine. Who needs saving? Just do it right the first time. True. All right. Let's download it. One minute. Let's see how fast I can download. 10 megabytes per second, 11 megabytes per second. This is fiber, by the way, guys.
No!
It's not that fast.
What just happened there?
By the way, guys, those of you who play Path of Exile, type 1 in chat. If you play Path of Exile, type 1 in chat, please, guys. Who plays Path of Exile here? Oh, it's quite a few. 1.5, 69, Genuss Nymphicus, Alstar Joe. What build are you guys playing? Is any one of you playing a Slam build and has some, you know, inside info? Which class should I play? I wanna play Slam. Any Slam enjoyers here? I'm somewhat of an exile myself. I know that you play, Verit. No idea so far. This league looks really good, Ashnobs, right? Ashnobs, you wanted to play Path of Exile too. You came back for this league because this league is... Die sahnig. Ja? Die prickelt. Ich sag's dir. Hm? More of a Zenith guy. Not me. It's actually quite a few people in chat that play PoE. It's awesome. There we go. We're done. You mean it's creamy? Yeah, sahnig. Yeah. In Germany we say sahnig to something that's really cool. This league looks dope. Log in. Yeah, it does. It really gets me excited to play. Especially the settlers aspect, you know, building your own town. Okay, guys. So this is it. This is it. FL Studio, Windows 64, 24.1. Blah, blah, blah. Install. It's right here. Next. Agree? Yeah. We want a desktop icon. Install the ASIO for all generic ASIO driver. Guys, do I need this? Do we have any FL Studio pros in chat? What is this? Please help me so I don't use or install anything that could break my audio setup. I'm using Voicemeeter with a bunch of different audio channels, and I don't want to break it. Remember, download FL Studio 7. Keep it. Yeah, keep it. It's a sound driver. It gives you lower latency. Now, will this sound driver, that's why I'm asking, will this sound driver interfere with Voicemeeter? Because if it does, we have an issue. It sounds risky. It might mess with your audio. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Why would it? Well, because isn't this a sound router as well? Very much possible. Last time I used it, it took over all sound and isolated it into FL Studio. So I'm going to not install this. Install the generic FL Studio Audio ASIO driver. What is this? Which was okay. It was only active one inside. Yeah, but I'm streaming. I'm streaming. And so if I fuck up my audio right now, we might as well end the stream right here. What if you select minimal? Program only. Check this option to reset the settings to FL Studio settings. And then FL Cloud plugin. I don't need this Cloud plugin. Don't need that. And then what is this? Well, we do this. You don't need the low latency drivers for sound design. That's for more like for monitoring instruments and shit. Skip ASIO. Okay, fine. We do it like this. I don't need the cloud, and I don't know what these settings mean, but okay. Yeah, because it might actually have been FL Studio in the past when I first got into sound design. It's a very long time ago, almost 2 years ago at this point. Very early on in my streaming and game development career. I installed this application, and whenever it was done installing, I had no sound, nothing. Everything was fucked up. And so we have to be very careful here. Okay, let's do next. We are installing it right here. Next. Installing. If we can actually make sounds in FL Studio for free and use them in the game, I found a new sound thing, and I don't even have to spend any money. Now, I might actually then spend money in the future, 100, to be able to load my saved projects. That's what I might do, yes. Very cool. Now, this has been the third DAW that we try out. We tried out DaVinci Resolve, we tried out Reaper, and we will now try out FL Studio. And so far, what I can tell about DaVinci Resolve, completely free. You can do whatever you want in it, but it's not designed for audio iteration, audio sound design. The biggest issue that we have in DaVinci Resolve is that it cannot change the equalizer and then keep replaying the sound. If you make an equalizer change and want to listen to the sound, you have to make a pitch change for the equalizer change to take effect. So that's bugged. You can't really iterate. And you don't have as many options in DaVinci Resolve as you have in a program like, for example, Reaper. However, the issue with Reaper is that you need to buy a license. And the first license that you can buy is $70, or I think it was $75 dollars. And then you can use the sounds made in Reaper. But you can only earn as much as 20,000 revenue, gross revenue, before you have to invest $225 to buy the full version. And now we're trying FL Studio, which so far it seems like, I have to take a look at the license, we will be able to create sounds and use them in the game and sell our game commercially, but we cannot load the projects that we saved. And so I want to see how the UI compares to the Reaper UI, because the Reaper UI was atrociously bad. I was not having a good time in Reaper. But the more time I spent in Reaper, the more customizability I found out, and the better it got. I'm still down on the fact that it costs so much, unfortunately. Make software, won't pay 200 more for software that helped him make 20 plus K. So now you're saying that the software helped me make 20 plus K. That's not entirely true, because it is a part in it. It's not the entire reason. Okay? And if there's a cheaper alternative that is actually better, then why should I use a more expensive software? That's why I said you helped. Yeah, but I think you're overestimating how much. Am I so out of touch? No.
Armimo just subscribed. Big tick support.
Only personally used for FL Studio. The user is expressively forbidden to use the user's project's audio or video created with such a demo version of the sound software for commercial purposes, both profit or non-profit. Okay, so we are not allowed to use the free version of FL Studio, make sounds, and then sell, let's say, the sounds in our game. Okay. Unfortunately, I mean, it makes sense, you know. But the good thing about FL Studio is that the first version is accessible at a low price comparatively to other DAWs of 99 euros, which is much less than 225. That is the fruity version, which in my opinion is enough. It's enough. I don't need more audio clips than 8. I got the producer edition. What costs so much? The DAW to make sound effects. How I made my own DAW in C++. Listen, man, we do not have the time for that. Okay, cool. Now, FL Studio is installed. Let's begin. FL Studio. I'm happy. Ooh. Can I move it? Can I move it? Can I move the window, please? There we go. There it is. Sounds. Browser. I want to get rid of this window. It's already annoying. Okay, I can just fold it in. Cool. Wow, there's so many tracks. Holy shit. You can mix like 500 tracks. Cakez doesn't even know what a decibel is. All right. Let's try to figure out. Aha. So the first thing that I like already, left click moves the play cursor by holding it. That is, in my opinion, the best start already. It's already a W. Good. Now, let's figure out what all of these things mean by just playing around in the application. I think the best way to learn an application is to not look up any guides, to not wait for someone to explain things to you, but to just try them out yourself. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into downloads and then use the latest, I think it was Rattling Bones and Falling Bones. Let's listen to this. Okay. I think. All right, now, how do I zoom in? Aha. So this is what I would expect. I'm holding control right now, and I can zoom in. And the middle mouse button turns the cursor into a hand, and I can move. This is how UI should be, by the way. It is intuitive. 99% of other programs have the UI exactly like that too. You don't need to bring up any options menu to figure out how the UI works. Now, how do I make a selection in this? What the fuck? Right click is delete? Lol? Lol, 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 lol. It's, huh? Looks kind of funny. Lol. Why is it red now? Interesting. Why is it red now? That's odd. How do I make a selection? It's got to be a way to make... Maybe shift? Lol, what is that? Oh, shift creates a new. Okay, control creates... Ah, control is a selection. Okay. Wait, is it? Wait, what is control? Eh? What the fuck? When you select it is red? Really? Ah, okay. No. It's not red. Ah, control is selecting. Okay, what is control shift? What is this selection here? Interesting. No spoilers? Okay, so like the reason why I'm not angry at FL Studio, by the way, is because so far the UI experience has been really nice. I'm enjoying it. Aha, for some reason I'm now creating copies here. Very interesting. Delete. How do I delete? Right click is delete. Wow, very, very intuitive. Cool. Shift. Shift creates a new. And right click and then control. What is control? I wonder what that is. Ah, control is just selecting all of them together. I see. Lol. What happened here? It's a paste. I'm pasting clips right now. Wait a minute. Interesting. Okay. What mode am I in? This mode right here. It's called... Ah, it's to here. Paint. It's the paint mode. And then draw mode. What is draw mode? Okay, interesting. You can drag the edges of the track to make them shorter. Yeah, I mean, I could do this. Oh, wait. Actually, no, not this. I could do this, right? Yeah, but I would like to make this clip. I would just like to make a selection of this clip. How do I... Ah, it's this razor tool, right? Slice. It's C. Aha. Eh? C? Eh? Wait, isn't slice... It says C here. Your keyboard acts as a piano? That's odd. Okay, so why is it the C here then? Let's see. That's interesting. Eh? Eh? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's so on. Cakes, can you please riddle me this? All the user manuals for losers, or is it just about computer programs? Thank you. No. So I'm not saying that user manuals are for losers. I'm saying that the best way to learn a program is to play around, because you are making a bunch of mistakes, you're figuring things out that you would otherwise not figure out, and it is the best way to keep something in your brain for longer and ingrain it much better than... Eh? That's so odd. How does this work? This one sucks, I have to say. So this razor tool, selection tool, is completely the slice tool. What is that? Select. Well, we have done that. Select tool. P, pen tool. So weird. Like, it tells me to use P, but then it plays on my vertically cut. Yeah, okay, I mean, but that's odd. I just want to select. I want to trim out a section here. I understand that you can cut vertically like this. Alternatively, code the entire program from scratch and then decide that you don't like it anyway. What are you talking about, bro?
Gotcha, bitch.
And by the way, I'm emo. Thank you so much for supporting me, man. Thank you so much for subscribing, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. You don't need more than that, emo. Do 2 cuts and then you have it. But not like this,
bitch.
bro. Also, why don't these things... Do I have to do Control P? Lol. Control P makes this. Okay, what does that mean? I mean, it is kind of nice, but... What did I miss? I'm currently trying to figure out the UI. I'm trying to figure out how to switch between these... Is it Shift D? Aha! It is Shift. Is this supposed to be the Shift symbol? So Shift P. Aha! And then this is Shift C. Wait, this time is... That's so odd. Control C? How do I get to this? Shift P works. You see how this blinks? But then the slice tool here. Control T. Huh, odd. For sure, I'm confident that poor Zoe actually has to finish the game at some point. I wonder if I will finish my game before this, at this rate. Guys. You can make fun of me all you want right now, you know, just wait a couple of months to a year, you know, and then you will give me compliments, not only on my sound effects, but also on my graphics. No, wait, you will give me compliments not only on my pixel art like you do right now, but also on my sound effects, okay, you dumb idiots. Okay, just wait. Okay, you can make fun of me right now, just wait. Okay? Just wait. Noobs. Actual noobs. By the way, double click a sound for more options like pitch. Shit. Fine. So, I still don't know how to make a selection. I can cut a sound here. Like that. I don't really like that. And then I guess we do Shift P or P. I don't know what P... Shift P is also too far away, in my opinion. And then I can move this out. Alt and C, Cakes. Why is it Alt? How do you know the modifier here? Shade11, how did you figure that out? I'm sure that's what Andy said when he tried to get them out. Just wait a few more months, then it's gonna be legal. Trial and error, I'm bad at this too. Anyways, okay, so the razor symbol. I want to do a cut here, I think, and a cut here. And I would like to move the playhead here. And then how do we make a playhead loop? Ah, it's right click. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. This is insane. This is the difference between someone that knows how to make UI and someone that doesn't. FL Studio actually knows what good UI is. I'm not kidding. Now they fuck up here with the hotkeys. They should show if it's Alt C or Control or Shift C. That's bad. That could have made the user experience like top notch. But so far, again, I'm not playing this up, by the way. I'm not playing this up. But this has been a very nice experience. And what is the move tool here? Do we have a move tool? Delete. Slip. I guess there is no move tool. So I can always move it if I hover over here. This is perfect. FL Studio is for beginners. You can't even change the hotkeys. Guys, can I not change the hotkeys in FL Studio? I think you gotta be able to. You have to be able to. Let me see. FL Studio. How can I change the shortcuts of FL Studio? 2010. "12 months ago, changing FL Studio shortcuts keys. Holding right click and scrolling the playlist window is far more efficient way to swap tools in my experience. Holding right click and scrolling the playlist window. Oh lol. Damn, that's actually smart. Take a look at this, guys. Very nice. Thanks, mind-blowing. Yeah, true. You can't change the shortcuts like P for pencil tool, any other shortcut keys to V, because it's coded inside the program itself. Okay, you're right. I can't change them. It's fine. I don't mind. I'm shit at this. I can provide basic info, never trying to change. Okay. Anyways, so this is the first part, I think, of the sound. Let's listen to this. And I think what we did yesterday... oh shit, which tool do we need here? Which tool do I need? Do I need like a specific tool? Ah,
Gotcha,
so the
bitch.
pencil tool. Ozer, thank you very much for following. The pencil tool works like this. Okay, and I think it's still too long. This is too loud still. Okay, what about this sound here? Let's move these things out of the way. I think I wanna listen to... how do I... That's a little bit annoying. I wanna draw a new one. Is it shift right click? Control right click? Oh lol? Okay. Interesting. Wait. No. I think it was this. Already looks like a match made in heaven to me. Cakes eating Fruit Loops. Yeah. That's why it's easy to use. I started FL Studio 2007 and switched to Reaper in 2016. Why did you switch to Reaper? There were more options in Reaper? Or why is that? Let's get the razor tool here. Make a cut here. And then I don't know what I'm switching to. The pen tool, I guess. And then layer this on top. I can see why. More options, yes. Can I not perfectly align this? Do I have to? Wait, that's snapping, right? No snapping. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's so intuitive, I have to say. I really like it. By the way, when you make a cut, you can still resize the cut track by dragging the sides. Yeah, I would assume that. Okay, let's listen. How do I mute this? How do I mute this? Track 2. The green button on the track. Ah. I mean, okay, fine. Let's try to add some... Is there a hotkey for this? Let's try to add some variation here. Right? I think this is a bit too... how do I add in pitch and other stuff? Equalizer. It's got to be a way, right? What is this? Time stretching, pitch, model time, length. This is fitting difficulty level for the stream. Use the mixer cakes. What is the mixer? This one here, is this the mixer? This thing? This ginormous thing? What is this? Right click on track and assign to track cakes. Double click the sound, in the top right you see. Let's see. Collector of stuff is getting banned. For 10 minutes. So we can work in peace. Okay. Double click. Top right. Am I blind? Am I blind? Okay. Hold the minus drag up to assign the mixer channel. Track? Wait a minute, but I'm on track 3 already. I mean, this is on track 3. Huh? Why the fuck? That's not mixer? Huh? Collector banned Delhi. When do you send him home for good? I wonder if I will finish. I'm sure, confident, unlikely. Nay, it's track for the mixer. This is so weird. What is this, by the way? It's on. Press F9, shortcut for mixer. This is actually really weird, I have to say. Sorry, but this is really bad. This is terrible UI. This is actually bad. This is the first thing I don't like. It is totally confusing, very difficult to tell what's going on. I just have knobs here. And then we have master, insert 1, 2, 3, and then it just goes further to the right. I suppose endlessly. This is really bad. This is the least complex way to allow complex setups. I don't know. I mean, right. Oh shit, I can't right click, that's deleting. FL Studio is not bad, just old software with a long history of end user base. Well, how do I change... Fuck. How do I change the equalizer of this? It's just a track bus. Every DAW will have that. Yeah, but it's on track 3 already. Why would I need to assign something that is already on a track? The word is horizontal at the top of each track. Stay with me for a moment. Track is not a mixer channel. You put an EQ on track in the mixer. Why can I not put an EQ on this particular part of the audio? If I double click this and have like a button that says EQ, it should only affect this part. Why not? Rattling Bones, it's here. Which makes no sense, it should not be here. Huh? Track 2 now? Now it's on 3. Huh? What the fuck? It's on 2 now? Stop it. Huh? Stop doing that. Hey, undo. Sorry, guys, but this is even worse than Reaper, I have to say. This is terrible. Sorry if that offends anyone, but I think this is terrible. It's just totally confusing. I'm changing track 3 right now. Uh-oh. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I can't undo. I can't undo. What the fuck? Sorry guys, but this is terrible. So I assign it to track 3, fine. Track 3. And then what? Click on it. And then what? How do I change the EQ? Where's the EQ window? This is so bad. And then what? Equalizer. Wait, that's supposed to be it? This little thing here? This small little window? Shit. Over the equalizer you have slots. Oh god. Going from Reaper to FL Studio is also quite weird because FL Studio has no real tracks. Also, why can I not make this? I can, okay. Can I not pin this here to the right? Like pin it in here so it's always here? In the slots add Fruity, Parametric, EQ2, but don't I have an equalizer here already? How do I undo this? Oh god. I can't double click these to reset them in the position. How do I reset? There we go. Okay, reset, reset. Middle mouse button. Okay, thank you. I only have 3 knobs. Okay. So if I wanted to do this. Okay, I like that. So, let's put something in the slot here. Where is... what is it called? Where is the... pitch? I want to have pitch. 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 Patcher? Reverb? Pitcher. Is it the pitcher, guys? Can you ever open a video in FL Studio? Can you ever open a video with the studio? That tutorial series is amazing. I just forget the workflow because I already do. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Pitch. Is it this picture here? Let's see. Please note that the picture is not included in the edition you are testing. I can't pitch in the free version. You can only by double clicking the sound. Full functionality, yeah. Full functionality, actually. I don't like the picture anyways. I don't like these knobs. Let's get rid of it. Delete. Yes. Below the volume knob, on the top left. On top of the window! The main window, this will be hard. This? This is nothing, brother. Oh god. And what is this, by the way? You can pitch only one sound by clicking it in the pattern. You mean here? Pitch sub here. But there should be more pitch range. This is terrible. Two is very low. Guys, I don't like this. This doesn't do anything. Oh. Terrible. These are some terrible options, I have to say. Pitch is just one knob. Try different modes. Resample, stretch, transient, mono. Sorry guys, I don't like it. There's not enough options. Can you redrag the sound file into the channel rag directly, please? It is here though. It's right here. This is it. This is the sound. There you go. It's right here. Why not use Audacity with the Reaper plugin? With the Reaper plugins? I don't think I can. Can I? No, the other window? Yo, hello there, Bigfoot is real, for sure. Good morning. Oh snap, I just noted I was on the wrong account, rip lol. Hey, Retro Maximus plays, good morning. Install plugins remote, good for beginners to start, but can be a downfall in the long run. This main problem with FL Studio, it does not show you how to use the workflow of a real DAW. You can add bigger one to a slot. Nearly all Reaper VST plugins are freeware. Kicks go back to the pitch, drag up to the 2 to the max, then pitch. What? Pitch to the maximum. And then pitch. Eh? No, sorry, but this UI sucks. Max the 2, I did. No, it's 2. Huh? It is maxed. I can't unmax it. Hold the 2 and drag up. Eh? That's bad UI though. It's terrible UI. No, this is terrible. They fucked up this menu. It's completely dumb. .48 is good. Cakes, when you drag the sound into the track, it puts it in something called a sampler, which has more options. You can please trust me for a second. I don't know what you mean by dragging it into the channel. What am I supposed to drag it into? You might know what dragging into the channel means. I don't, though. The one on the left. So I take this and I drag it. I can't even drag it here, bro. I cannot drag it. It just stays in this window. Not sure what you mean. No, from your folder. Okay, and then where do I drag it in? Here? Oh god. I just did something bad. Guys, I think I'm done with... I think I'm actually done with FL Studio. It's a bit outside your price range, but this will make most of the sense. Cubase trial. Cubase is way to go also. He barely made it. He barely made it. No, guys, I think I have seen enough to understand that I will not like FL Studio. This guy's frustrating to watch. Cubase is very pricey. No, like, listen, guys. It is... I accidentally destroyed my falling bones. Okay, did I? I didn't. Click on it. This. But that's the same thing, bro. That's the same menu. I literally have the same stuff here. You haven't even scratched the surface. I don't need to scratch everything if I don't like the first couple of 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I've given it... Actually, that's not true. I've given it 30 minutes at this point. Click on the second tab on the top left. Then pitch. You're using it wrong, dude. Rattling bones. So rattling bones, right? Doesn't change anything. You created a second one, Cakes. You mean this? Yeah, dude. Why can I no longer... Why can I no longer extend this? Huh? Why can I no longer extend this? What happened? All of a sudden I can no longer extend this. Huh? Just let me select this. Oh wait, it was right click. Sorry, I'm stupid. Okay, let's get rid of this. Don't need that. Don't need that. And then let's mute that. Mute this. So you're telling me that rattling bones... Second... Wait. Eh? What? Rattling bones. Eh? Well, it's completely different UI now.
Gotcha, bitch.
Huh? What happened? Where's my UI? Did I do something wrong? Why not make your own audio programming program that will take only 6 months, right? Click the drop down on the channel track left window. The drop down? All? So wait, which one is this now? Rattling Bones number 2. Is it this one here? Doesn't change anything. Actually doesn't change anything. You can see the one playing by the indicator. I don't have an indicator here though. So, in the pattern view? What is the pattern view? Tie different nodes? What do you mean different nodes? Worth a try. Put in 48. Now the knob is way more sensitive. In the channel track where there are gray and red buttons, press the one of the buttons. And paste in the right window. The UI I have now is not the one playing. Yeah, I'm assuming it, but it's difficult to tell which one is playing from this. Cause like Rattling Bones number 2. I don't have Rattling Bones number 2. Why can't you just use Audacity? What does it lag? Video. But I guess yes. Also Audacity has The debugging in Audacity takes too long. In the channel track where there are gray and red buttons, press the one and paste it in the right window. I can't paste it, I tried. I don't know what you mean by paste. It's pasting falling bones, not rattling bones. I don't know what you mean. Still pasting falling bones. This will be your experience every time you need a new sound. If you keep up, you'll be a wizard at it soon enough. Guys, I think I'm done. This is way more confusing even than Reaper. Yes, I'm not watching a tutorial, but I don't want to invest 10 hours just to find this one thing that I'm doing wrong. Watch a video how to synthesize sounds. To be honest, I can't really be bothered. Actually, I just can't. I find this to be confusing. This is confusing. It's not playing the sound. No, it makes no sense. 10 minutes tutorial will sort you out? I don't think so. Go back to the green rattle bones and use the pitch knob. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, to be honest. This pitch thing here, pitch range, this UI, I hate it. It's the one. Yeah, I know. I change this, and then I change this knob. I don't like it. If you synthesize sounds, you only have to learn the synthesizer, not the DAW. I don't think any of the complex music programs are gonna be easy. Yeah, but this one is way too different from what I remember it to be, in my opinion. Guys, I think I'm over FL Studio already. I think it has too many flaws, in my opinion. Has too many issues. Like, for example, here. I can't somehow paste this here. Still pasting rattling bones, not rattling bones number 2. It's just unfamiliar. Even if I do that, I still don't like how I have to change pitch. I don't like this UI. Even if I do that, I don't like this UI. Even if I manage to do this, I don't like how I change pitch. It sucks. I think it's bad. Can you please press the knob next to the 48 on the green sound, lol. Press that knob. I don't know what you mean by press. I have literally pressed it. Like, there is no knob. I didn't say press. Can you please just try the knob? I did try this knob, bro. I don't like it. I know how it works. I do understand that you can use this knob. I know. I said I don't like it. Listen, man. Even though I shit on Reaper, I know that I tried it when it was on 2. What I don't like about it is this. Let's go here. Yeah, close. Oops. I want to have something like this. I don't want, like, change these settings like that. I don't want to have to go to this knob, change this number using my mouse, then change this knob, then change this knob, then change this number using my mouse again, and change this knob. Actually, there is no difference. Like, I can't. I hear baby crying. Shut the fuck up, bitch. And then also, I don't like how confusing this thing is here with these knobs, where like all of these dots are next to each other. I think this UI is just terrible. Sorry. Brother, the one in Reaper is the same. You read the parenthesis in Reaper, it says semitones. I don't care if it's the same. Do you not understand that I don't like this UI? Like, what is the difference? Like, listen, bro. I don't like this UI. Please. I just don't like it. I don't like how it is displaying it to me. I don't like this. Okay, alright, brother, I'll leave you be. It's fine if you guys like it. I'm saying that I don't like it, okay? Like for the 10th time now, please. I just don't like it. It makes mixing this unfun to me. And yeah, I actually think I've given it enough time because you are German, you like nothing, it's either possible. It's either passable or you hate it. YouTube, fine. We're watching a tutorial on FL Studio. 10
Welcome
minutes.
To the FL Studio
it's 17 minutes. I'm not watching 17 minutes, man.
The Complete Beginner's Guide.
Fine.
I'm Michael, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the software from a beginner's perspective, simplifying the process, and just making sure that you really understand the basics of the software so that you can start making music well. And just the first thing with projects, exporting your MP3s and WAV files, got your MIDI settings, audio settings, general settings, all of that stuff, so you can sort of configure things the way you want with your sound card, with your MIDI controller. I have videos showing how to set up the audio interfaces and MIDI controllers. I'll link all of that stuff in the description. If you move across the top bar, we have master volume and master pitch. It's best to just leave these exactly where they are. And we have the transport controls here. So you can either choose between your song or your pattern. I'll explain the difference in a minute. And you've got your play, pause, stop, and record, and your tempo. Now you can change the tempo by clicking and dragging, so left click and drag, or by typing in a value, or by just choosing a set value. Whenever you hover over something, there's a little guide at the top left that shows you what it is. It says this is a metronome, this is countdown before recording, this is typing keyboard to piano keyboard. These little options here are to do with recording and editing, and they'll make sense in no time at all. The next thing we're going to do is look over to here. Now this is the pattern selector. The way stuff works inside FL Studio is that you build patterns, and then you arrange these patterns into songs. So this is where we're going to go to choose our patterns later on. Then we have a really important section here, and these buttons control which windows we see inside FL Studio. So we have options to see playlists, piano rolls, channel racks, mixers, and I'm just going to explain what all of this is right now. So basically there's 5 main sections. We have at the side a browser here. This contains all the samples, instruments, and stuff on your computer. And this is where everything is stored. Then you have a channel rack, and this is where the samples and instruments you've chosen for this project are stored. And this is where you create patterns. Then you have the playlist, which is this tab here. This is where you take those patterns and you arrange them and paint them and chop them up into a song. Then if we click up here, we can open the mixer. All of the audio is routed through the mixer and out through the master channel. And I'm going to go into all of this in detail, so don't worry that we're glossing over it. And then the 5th panel is the piano roll, and this is where you're going to be sequencing your chords and your melodies. So let's slow down and do that one step at a time. Once more through the signal flow, we have the browser, which contains everything. We select what we want and put it onto the channel rack. We build patterns, and then we arrange the patterns into a song. And then all of the information, all of the audio is sent through the mixer and then out to the master, and that's where your final song will be. So let's break this down really slowly and really easily. So starting with these buttons up here, this one here is the channel rack. And a really quick tip at the start would be to select this drop-down menu and make it detached at the bottom. And this means that it's not going to keep disappearing whenever I select the playlist. Otherwise, it just disappears and you have to go press that button again. But at any time, you can just press that button to open or close it. This channel rack is where all of the samples and instruments in our project exist. When you open up FL Studio, it loads with these 4 samples, kick through to a snare. You can add whatever you want to this. So if I go to the browser, which is on the side, and if it's not here, just drag out from the side. I'm going to go to packs. I'm going to go to drums, kicks, and you can just, you see there's so many samples here. There's kicks, there's percussion, there's sound effects, there's instruments, there's anything you want, but you can select what you want. And I'm going to take a kick. You can just click it, left click, and just drag straight onto the channel rack, and now it's within our project, and it's a sample that we can use in the project. If I go back to the browser, I can select an instrument, maybe I want a keyboard, and I can just drag a piano into our project. And you can see that it's been added to the channel rack. So this is where all the samples that we're using will exist. If we want to add a virtual instrument, we can also just click this button down here and add a VST like a synth, or we could add our own plugins. Going back to basics for a second, if I want to see what these samples actually are, we can left click on them, and then you open up this, and this is called the wrapper. So what this shows you is some information about the sample, and then the ability to manipulate it a little bit. So if I left click, we can listen to the sample, and there's the option to change things like the pitch, the
I'm not
volume,
focusing on this at the moment because it's not what I need.
and the pan at the top here. I'm going to close this and go back to here.
I know this already.
One here for panning, so
I know this information already.
we can kick fully to the left or fully to the right. We have one here for volume, and if I open up the channel wrapper again by left clicking, you'll see that these dials are linked together. So they essentially just control the same thing.
Figured this out myself by playing around.
Now in FL Studio, left clicking will select
I'm
it.
waiting for the information that tells me why I can't use number 2 in my project, why I can't copy that over.
Right clicking will pull up sort of an options menu. You can reset it, or you can copy its value, or all sorts of stuff that's really handy. This little box here beside the sample tells us which mixer track it's going to be sent to. Now to select one, you can simply hover over this area and scroll up and down with the mouse, or you can type in a value and choose which track you want it to be sent to. So let's actually build a pattern and see how that happens. So the first thing we're going to do is go up to this pattern thing that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to just press the plus icon, and we're going to name this pattern kick. And I'm going to click over here to just give it a color. I'm going to color it red to start off with. The next thing I'm going to do is take the kick sample over here. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to change its color to red as well, just so that it all matches up. The easiest way to create a simple drum beat is to use this step sequencer here. So this is the kick sample, and this is counting out the beats or steps in a bar. You left click to select a step, and you right click to delete it. You can also left click and right click and drag to delete. So I'm going to select one on each of these 4 beats here, so that we've got sort of 4 on the floor rhythm. And then on pattern mode, I'm just going to press play, and you'll hear that this will loop around in this pattern. If I click up here to view the mixer, you'll also see that the audio is being sent to insert 1. and then to the master. Inside the channel rack, we have a few more options to manipulate this pattern. We can open this graph editor here, and you can see that we can choose the note of the kick, so we can pitch the kick up.
Why Turkish subtitles? I don't know. Let's get rid of them.
We can also change the velocity, so how hard the kick hits, so we can make it softer and then louder again. And you have control over all sorts of parameters like pitch and the panning from within here as well. I'm just going to close the graph editor by pressing this button. Now that we've created this pattern, the next thing to do would be to arrange it onto the playlist. So if I press this button up here to view the playlist, and then I'm also going to close the channel rack. This playlist is where we're going to arrange our song. And if you look up the top left, there's some tools. So you have a draw tool, a paint tool, a delete tool, mute, slice. These tools are going to help you manipulate the patterns in the audio on the playlist. So the first thing I'm going to do is just left click to draw in that kick sample. And you can just keep repeating it, or you could change to the brush.
Why do I not have this one here? Why do I not have this one here? Why is this one not here? He didn't explain that. He skipped over this. I knew this was gonna happen, and I didn't learn anything new. I'm just as smart as I was before. On the right window above the list, click the piano. Which list are you talking about, bro? And which piano are we talking about? I don't see a piano, bro. Guys, I'm over this. Like, this is pissing me off. Sorry. It's a sampler. I don't care what it is, man. I just don't give a shit what it is, bro. I added in Rattling Bones too, and I want to have it here in the list. That's what I want. It's as simple as that, bro. That's all I need. Okay. Click the sampler, Cakez. Stop wasting time. Let's go back to Audacity. This is wasting my time. This is stupid. Right above the green one. Yeah, yo, are we on the music production season? Yeah, we are. We're having fun, man. Oh, it's been 3 days. Have you even checked to see if we can export a sound? What do you mean export? Like, I have Rattling Bones here and I have Falling Bones here. Why can I not access Rattling Bones number 2? Now click the window. Now it gives me pattern 7. Drag the pattern. Guys, it gives me pattern. It doesn't give me Rattling Bones number 2. I want Rattling Bones number 2. Now play. Bro, there's nothing to play, bro. There's nothing to play. Look, listen. Here. Well, guys, what are you talking about? This is shit. This program's shit. Double click the sampler, then hold Alt and double right click mouse button. Okay, you're just trying to confuse me. I give up. Listen, man, it can't be that difficult to put Rattling Bones number 2 onto the timeline. Okay? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, okay? It can't be that difficult to put Rattling Bones number 2 onto the timeline. It should be obvious on how to do it. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. The UI sucks. It's not intuitive. The fact that I have to watch a tutorial to put a fucking pattern or a sound on a track. Try dragging a sound wave to the playlist. The sound wave. No, this spawns me Rattling Bones, not number 2. It spawns me rattling bones, not rattling bones number 2. It's the same file. Yes, but I changed this right here. Look. Oh god, I hate it, man. Like, it's not right or left. It is up or down for this. Who thought that? Oh my god, okay. Fine. I'm done, guys. I'm done. This is it. Okay, FL Studio failed. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. There's no point in watching this further. I'm not wasting any more of my time. I'm actually done. I'm done. I spent more than an hour on this. And the result is nothing, actually. We came out with nothing. It's frustrating to see you guys, those that already know the program. I can totally understand this. However, that's just my experience right now. This is my experience. This is the experience I would have if I was alone. I don't like the program. It started out very, very well. And then it became, I wanted to do some basic thing like change the pitch and change the equalizer. And this is where it fell apart. But I'm not gonna start and like keep going down this route and just get frustrated. I don't wanna get frustrated. I see myself getting frustrated, getting angry. I got further in FL Studio faster than I got in Reaper, yes. FL Studio had a much better starting curve. It has much better functionality when it comes to the timeline. However, in Reaper's defense, I can change everything to my liking in Reaper. The default UI for Reaper sucks. I think Reaper is, in comparison to FL Studio, a better way to move forward for me, because I have now learned on the second day to better iterate on audio than in FL Studio, and I don't see FL Studio outshining Reaper. I think it's a little too convoluted. It's a little too small. Yeah. Just use TCAPs though. Cakes. Maybe try the program again in a few days. Might be a little easier next time. Maybe. Maybe. No, man, it's not frustrating. The problem is it takes a long time to learn DAWs. Also too much different input from chat. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I think Reaper is the way to go for me. I still don't know half the shit in FL Studio. Reaper seems fine too. I could hop on a Discord call with you off stream sometime, but I haven't been on FL Studio for at least 5 years. You haven't even tried Cubase? Yeah, but how expensive is Cubase, bro? Like, I don't wanna... Let's see. Cubase. And then there's also the... Do I still have this open? I guess I don't. The one linked yesterday, which is... I forgot the name. I had to close the tabs because I had to move fast. Cubase. You mean this? How much is it? 99 euros. Forget about Ogmash, you're being too negative, bro. I think you are trying to demean me trying out something. If you keep going, then I'll actually have to ban you for a couple of hours so I can focus on what I like doing. You're being negative, bro. Your last message was, I don't think any door will work for him. That's negative, bro. And so you should stop right now. This is your first warning. You'll probably like Reason Door. It's a track-based door. Like, I think FL Studio is too complicated with these different tracks. Yeah, and I don't like the knobs for pitch. And when I tried to use something else, it told me that I can't use it in this version, which kind of sucks. Because then I can't get a real idea of what is possible. So, like, it's hidden behind paywall, certain features, which sucks, you know. And then it advertises itself as the full software. I'm gonna try out Reaper too. You have a Mac? No, I don't have a Mac. Why? Is it only for Mac? I used Cubase in my... on version 2 many years ago. I couldn't add VST effects to clips. Just tracks. So if it's still like that, maybe Reaper is better. Have you tried LMMS yet? No, I have not. I have not. Guys, I think it's too many. What about Ardor? Guys, I think it's too many different things. Cubase is at version 13. And also, like, it doesn't tell me which version. It doesn't give me a list. How about you tell me, show me a list? Huh? Are you dumb? Cubase. Vergleich. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah, what a terrible list. What a shitty list. What a shitty... Yeah, there we go. A full version, Cubase, oh my god. Elements. What a shitty list, man. 64-bit. MIDI-Spuren, okay. Audio, 48, that's fine. Flight Fight, yeah, Flight Fight, thank you very much for hello there, sir. I mean, hello there, sir. Sorry about that. Completely, like, my brain didn't function there. Hello there. Good morning. How's it going, bro? Cakewalk is completely free. Did you check open source options? I didn't check open source options, no. There is rent to own for Bitwig on Splice. Cake, someone actually made a sound for you and posted it, and you ignored him, and now he left. Who was that? I didn't ignore anyone. I might have missed it. Okay, VST Instruments 24. That's actually good. VCA tracks. VST Instruments 2. Whatever that means. Okay, sounds. Audio effects. Okay, so basically I can get this for 100 euros. As far as I can tell, right? And that gives me the entire license. I mean, let's... Okay, fine. We'll test it. I want to test elements. I'm so close to quit right here. I'm not gonna put my data there. It's not free. This is a lie. I think I'm actually not gonna continue here. Okay, so this option is out of the water because they require me to log in. I don't like that. Every other VST I could use, or DAW I could use, I could just download it without having to register. This pisses me off. Because they're gonna sell my data. They're actually getting something out of me. So no. Fuck you. Ardor is free. Oh man, that looks really complicated. This UI looks ugly as fuck, bro. You also get something from testing and there's better options that are not requiring me to put in my information. Free if you can compile it. Just like Aseprite. I think Aseprite the first time took me like 1 to 2 hours. Don't you have to do it for DaVinci too? I don't think so. Let me see. I don't think you do. Let me check. Bro, I can't. You were so close to joy. I don't think I do. Let me check. No. I don't. Let me see. I don't want to show anything I'm not supposed to show. Maybe like some IP address or something. No, I don't see anything here. Nope. Before you downloaded it on their site, that could be it, but DaVinci Resolve is free. This program is paid. It's a trial version I play. I get a trial version. And then after the trial is over, I have to invest money. I have to invest money. So that's different. DaVinci Resolve is free. Stop ignoring Bitwig. I'm not ignoring it, man. I'm heavily considering to just stop. And just... Bitwig Studio. Okay, how much is it though? It doesn't really look appealing to me. I have to say, I don't really like this UI. Stop streaming? No, stopping with the audio stuff and then just settling on Reaper for now. It literally costs $1 a month. Chad, is it even possible to have a 30-day trial of the software without requiring a login? Yes, of course. You can keep track of the computer, the IP address, anything. Otherwise, you could always use a different email. You're saying that Bitwig is good? I don't want to try another software, guys. You just want me to rage. Like, be honest. How many in chat just want me to rage? Tell me. I feel like I don't want to see a rage. I don't, not me. I will use Bitwig, ... Me, 99%. I don't. I want to play your game. I don't want rage. I want despair. Kid. I like salt. Hey, could you just compile a trial version of the software? You can use free unlimited, kind of like games do. Where they could just compile a trial version of their software. You can use the free unlimited. I reported your game to the FCC. Possible ban evader? Wait a minute, you're a possible ban evader, bro? In my channel? You, sir, are a possible ban evader. Account created 19 minutes ago. C++ is dangerous. Who is this man? Who is this guy? I didn't ban anyone. Collector, he's here. I'm here, can't be me. Yeah, true, true. It is. It was very close to. I was very close to switch from Reaper to Bitwig. It's modern and has a very nice FX rack like Ableton. Fine. Fine, we're gonna try it out. Windows. At least I can just download it. See what I mean, guys? Don't let 100 views up your ego. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who are you, sir? Who are you? Bro, you're a primogen waiting room? Ooh, don't get it twisted, little bro. Oh, this guy wants to fight. Okay, guys, how can we punish him? How can we punish him? How does the ban evade thing even work? Click the ban evader, pop up, drop down. Restrict. Forward speaking the truth. Little bro, is that some coffee lava spilling? Yeah, right. Make him try FL Studio without instructions. Gift him FL Studio. A very good idea. No, Mr. Almeida means they are done for. No, Mr. Almeida. Mr. Almeida is currently in the army, guys. He's currently in the army, guys, and it is 40 degrees in Turkey. So you guys, you have to pray for him that he comes back safely. Okay? Wish him all the best of luck. I hope they survive there, man. 40 degrees is just, it's insane. Make my day, click it. Click what? Huh? Timeout? Cake sub count is gonna drop to 30 now. That's fine, man. That's fine. Mr. Almeida is already gifting too many subs. Like, he should stop. Like, I really appreciate the support from him, but man, like, I hope he's fine. It's too much. Like, I really, like, the fact that he made an entire website for me is, like, just mind-boggling. Like, I don't need... Yeah. So, Cakes, next year, Windows 11 or Linux? Oh, man. Don't ask, man. He's homeless, spent all his money on cake subs. Okay, guys. I think I'm just gonna account created 21 minutes ago. I'll see you in... When is Primogen online? In 1 hour? I'll see you in 1 hour. Alright. He gets Turkey regional pricing though, right? So it's very cheap to gift subs. I think one sub is like a couple of cents, yes. But still, he that doesn't mean that he earns more. That it's a couple of cents for him too. Not anymore. It's a little bit more, but I don't like going into details like that. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to, let's say, talk about it because it's like Mr. Almeida's thing. Okay, so I think it just shines a wrong light on him, which I don't like. So let's just not talk about that. Okay, it is different pricing for him. Let's just leave it as that, okay? So, see, I downloaded a new program and I don't have to put in my information. See, I can just use it. Bitwig Studio, guys, is on its way. So what's the answer as of now? That he has different pricing for his region, that's it. Bitwig's already won. I hope it won't ask. Oh, we'll see. We'll have to see. Big Dick Studio, yeah. What is the link for Mr. Almeida's Cakes website? Yeah, I can show you. I can show you. It is called cakes.dev, I think. There you go. This is what it looks like. And then I have a bunch of different links here. Some of my past projects and Steam links. And a TTS sandbox, which allows you to test out TTS that you can pay for on the stream for like 100 bits. For example, this.
Cakes is a clown.
Cakes is a clown.
Some really cool stuff, and he just made that for free. It's really cool. And I want to extend this website together with him, because I think it's a cool idea. He helped me a lot by just setting this up, and I think we can extend this, you know, to be much, much better. It's a huge opportunity, and in the future I would like to work together with Mr. Almeida when we grow bigger, and you know, maybe we can create like some sort of, I don't know, relationship, business relationship. That would be awesome. Right now he just does this for free, and it's incredible. It's just crazy. He never once complained about anything. He just did something that he wanted to do, and that's it. Not a single time did he complain about anything I did. It's crazy. Like, it's working with him is just, it's seamless. There's nothing, no issues. It's really cool. All right, it's the same with Abev. Abev just made a bot for me, right here. This one right here, and it's working wonders. Like, it's crazy how much of a burden that lifted off my shoulders. Okay, guys, it seems like we have installed. It's called Bitwig, right? Bitwig Studio. Starting it right now. I can't drag the window. Have to wait. It's starting on the others. I can just start in the demo version. And I don't have to do anything. Huh. How interesting. Isn't that nice? Okay. Guys, wir kriegen Besuch. From the baby. Saved? Yeah, actually saved. True. Guys, baby enters room. Oh. Mwah. 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 Oh, she smiled. Oh. She actually smiled. Hey. Yeah, I'll put her here. She's so quiet. Guys, you wanna see baby foot? Bloop. Okay, guys, I have to actually now use one hand to test this out. So hopefully we will be able to do it. Welcome to FL Studio. Quick start. I guess we just cancel this out for now. And then collecting data, show settings. Oh goodness. Enable data collection. No, automatically create clips. Okay, dashboard. Okay. And then no packages installed. Install essentials, guys. So Bitwig Studio, those of you who have used it, what should I install here? Still doing music? Yeah, we're still doing sound effects. We're testing out different DAWs. From scratch without any prior knowledge. How is another DAW gonna help you? You need something for sound design, not another sequencer. Well, because you can make good sound effects in these. Hello? Hello? Huh? Ja. Hallo, meine Kleine. Oh? Eh? Oh. Look at her. Same 5 songs. Wait, is it for sound effects? Not for music. This is for sound effects. Yeah, and music in the future too. Yes. Isn't Reaper all you need for sound effects? Yes, we're just trying out different things. Same 5 good songs. Skip song. Guys, I can switch the playlist. Fine. Fine, I switched the playlist. Stop complaining. Okay, if you want, we can listen to this. A little bit of a different playlist. Song requests are disabled. Yeah, I think that's for my sanity right now. If I try. Oh. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh? Cakez, did Collector make this song for you too? Which song? She's not happy with the UI? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she's having like stomach aches. Come here. And she might want to, I think she might want to eat something too. Nice to do? What to do? Okay. Yeah. Oh, she burped. Did you hear that? Oh, another one. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Hopefully she doesn't move her head too much. I have to be careful. I don't want her to fall down. Okay. She's on a streak, yeah. Just relax. Relax, okay? So good. So good. Yeah? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Hmm? So good? Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, she's settling in. Now we have the time, the chance to import some 2 tracks. Now we have the chance. Okay, rattling bones and falling bones. Okay, 2 tracks. Play this. I can't play. The spacebar is not play, guys. This is and K is also not play. Uninstall. How can the spacebar not be play? Spacebar is spacebar, not play. You need to activate the audio engine. Yeah, yeah. Oh, she wants to eat. She's hungry. She's like me, you know. She wants to eat a lot. Oh, little potato Zoe. Yeah, she's... Oh, yeah. Come here. Come here. Hmm? Oops. She hit her head on my bone. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Get her a Döner? Yeah, true. It's too expensive in Germany. Ja, I know. Mhm. Mein Schatz, kannst du mir einen Schnuller geben? Ja. Maybe I need to activate it. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Oh, okay. I guess I need to get her one of these things. I don't know what they're called in English. Schnuller in English. Mein Schatz, Schnuller. Schnuller. Sie ein bisschen was hat. Ja. Pacifier, we've been over this. You think I'm gonna learn that? Like, every door is open, man. What's wrong? I don't feel very comfortable at all. Okay, so how do I make a selection here? This is selecting it. Okay, can move it over. Wait, so now I have rattling bones on 2 tracks. It creates these weird things. Okay. Give me here. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's slipping. That's a Hey, do. Yeah. Hey, do. Hey, do. Hey, do. Yeah. I got it. Huh? Yeah? You want? Come on. She needs to warm up to it first. Always. You can do it. Yeah? Return the baby to its mother. She's currently cleaning the house, which she shouldn't do, but she always does it. She's supposed to relax, yet she doesn't. She never does. The baby doesn't want the pacifier. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Collector is relentless. Lol, bro. Yeah, he is. You don't want... Why don't you clean? I would, but she never lets me. She always does it herself. Nah, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want the pacifier. It's fine. Okay, come here. Come here. She's too active. It's very active. It's crazy. Okay, guys. Yeah, we just got home from the hospital. My wife had a check. And so we've just gotten here. So it's a little bit chaotic right now. All right, guys, how do I change this? How do I add pitch? There we go, pitch down here. Okay. And then what? Chorus. EQ. Over on the right side I see something. How do I add pitch to this now? Why don't you clean? Actually, she just said a child. Yellow thing along the track. The yellow line along the track. I don't see a yellow line, bro. What? This? Okay. What the fuck? Yeah. It's in the middle? I think you can draw over it. Smart. Last time Cakez changes his curtains, he almost smashed his own skull open. Oh, that was so annoying, these things. Es ist eher ocker als gelb. This? What is that supposed to do? Yeah, you wait. You wanna get something. You wanna get some food.
Nein.
Die ist unruhig.
Ich hab gerade was getrunken.
Nicht genug anscheinend. Guck mal. She's restless. I think she needs to eat again. Since you selected pitch on the left, I assume it does pitch. Thinkage. But where are the knobs? I would like to have knobs. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I have to walk around with her a little bit. Go on. Schatz, ich glaube, sie möchte noch was. Sie möchte noch was. Sie ist total unruhig. Normalerweise bleibt sie ruhig. Aber sie ist halt nicht genug. Ja, gib sie dir noch. Sie ist super unruhig. There we go. All right, guys, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I don't know why they keep having to clean up when, like, I'm here working. Why can't they just wait and let me help them? I just do not understand this every time. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, it's not like you lose anything if you do it a little bit later. Fine. So, like, how do I change pitch here? And by the way, this is the last day that I work on this. Pitch shifter. Pitch shifter. Can we add more? Okay, you can add more pitch shifters here. And then how do I make a loop? I want to mute this. Oh, it doesn't create a loop here, okay. Loop selection. Eh? Guys, I think I found which program I want to use. I think I found out which program I would like to use. Yeah, okay, so let's say this is the loop that I want to use. And then maybe control spacebar, shift spacebar. Does it? Haha. Okay, I never changed any pitch though. How do I delete this? Let's see. Oh wait, I did change the... Oh wait, wait a minute. Fuck. Let's get rid of this, and then put rattling bones. Why can I not... Is he doing sound effects again? Yeah, but I'm basically... Why do I have this here and can't put it on here? Eh? What? What the fuck? Dude, just copy this here. What is the issue? Why is the... Or why... I'm starting to get angry. Just... What is the issue, bro? I have it here. Why can I not put it here, man? Dude, relax. No, this is starting to piss me off. That's a track? Okay, well, first, how do I delete this? Delete. 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 Okay, now, I want rattling bones to be on the timeline. Why can I not copy it over? Just use your mouth for sound. Cakez, YouTube. Tutorial. I'm not gonna watch this tutorial. And this is gonna be Bitwig Studio highlights. Okay, you found the worst tutorial online. I would have loved someone like Cakez as my dad. A little bit of Disney magic by having Goofy at home, even though a clip of him raging while bouncing on an orange ball might have gotten me bullied. Toxic, okay, bro. Now, guys, actually, I'm tired of this. I should not try so many doors, because they just behave so counterintuitive that it's just not really fun. Why can I not drag this here on the timeline? That's a track. I don't give a shit if it's a track. I want to have a copy of Rattling Bones on my fucking timeline. How is it so difficult to put a track on the timeline? Put a track on the timeline. Why is it so difficult? It can't be that complicated. So, like, if I do this, right? If I accidentally delete this, how do I put it back? A track is not a sound, it's just a marker. Sorry guys, but this is dumb. You need to play games and run Game Maker Studio, which distribution is good for newbies. A track is like a pointer in C++, I think. Okay, so I don't give a shit if it's a pointer or not. How do I copy the data that's behind the pointer? If it's a pointer, then the data has got to be somewhere, right? Where is the data? Where is the data? I can change the color. Great. How do I add that shit to the timeline? It's ridiculous. It's actually dumb. No! Audio engineering might be complex, but this is not audio engineering. This is just organizing your project. It is organizing your project. This has nothing to do with audio engineering. And this should be easy. You deleted it, then why is it still here? Why can I still play this? Huh? It's dumb. Copy. These are just names. What happens if you delete a clip in a video editor? The track stays there too. I see what you mean. I get it now. Then these are okay. These are just tracks. There is actually no rattling bones here. Let's see. I get it now. Okay, fine. So essentially, what I could do is this. Which fucking moron thought this would be a good idea to name this Rattling Bones instead of track 1 and track 2? Okay, fine. So, fine. Now, Rattling Bones. This is muted. Okay. Seems like it was muted. How can I see the audio? How do I see the loudness of the clip? Where do I have one loudness? Is there no inspector? I'm clicking on this. There's no way this is 0 decibel. Ah, it's here on the bottom left. How do I set the gain to... Eh? 0. Okay, so that's the normal. Alright, let's put it here.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Copain.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. 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 Oh no. No. I'm not falling down again, guys.
Gotcha, bitch.
Install driver? Okay, fine. We'll try that. What does restart mean? My computer? Or Steam? This is ridiculous. Steam? I knew this was gonna happen! Experience. Whenever I finally have something visually pleasing.
Attention.
Whenever I have something visually pleasing.
I don't get the error. I did get the error. I did get the error yesterday, yes. You would have 24,000 FPS with Vulkan? Maybe. Maybe. But in order to write that, you would most likely spend half your life. Why does it take 10 days to search for intro time? Why is the program crashing if I search for intro time? Oh my god! Compared to his shader, I'm pretty sure his one is way more complicated than mine, but we'll see. Why not just program the game and do the final sound effects in the end? Oh my god, fucking hit this guy! Are you fucking kidding me? The fucking wall is triggering the fuck out of me! Fuck you! Oh my god! Imager? Before she play. No, we're not gonna listen to all of the clips. So, I needed a little break to think. We are done with testing audio. DAWs. This was a painful experience. However, all of this pain also came with a nice little W in Reaper. I hate the fact that Reaper is so expensive. I think it's too expensive. But I think I will decide on Reaper in the future. I'm not gonna buy it yet. I'm not selling my game yet. I will try out and test Reaper a little bit longer before I make my final decision. But I have decided that I will use Reaper for sound effects for now. Maybe there is a sale for Reaper. I don't know if that ever happens. However, all of the other DAWs that I tested out, I think Reaper has been the one that I find the most intuitive. Obviously, I spent the most time in Reaper. But there are certain features in other DAWs that I don't like starting out. And Reaper is, out of all of them, the most close to what I would like to see in a DAW or in an audio editing program, whether that be music or sound effects. Unfortunately, I can't do it in DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve has these bugs that make audio editing a little bit too difficult. I don't think you need to get more than the basic version unless you start making a real salary from the game. I think I will in the future make a real salary from the game. Ardua is the latest, expensive and pretty widely used. I'm not gonna try out another door. I will just get frustrated. I really apologize for the frustration on the streams, guys. I have to be honest with you guys, I was not enjoying myself. This entire week, every time I touched doors, I was not enjoying myself. There was always something that really bothered me, that made absolutely no sense. And I shouldn't have gone on for such a long time. And I'm tired of trying more doors. I'm over it at this point. Maybe a little bit more time for Audacity. At least it's free. No, I'm not gonna do that because I tried Audacity in the past. And the issue with Audacity is that I don't have real live editing. I do not see the preview. I always have to click the preview button to see the one change. I can't iterate really fast. Doors are extremely complex. Fine, I get it. But I have a feeling that there are certain features in those doors that can make them be easy to use and complicated or tedious to use. And I feel like none of them really hits the mark from the get-go. And they're all more or less tedious when you're first starting out. The reason why I now quit the latest, which I don't even remember, what was the Bitwig Studio? Why did I quit Bitwig Studio? Well, because I tried to do this. I'll show you. Yeah, let's wait for this. Yeah, still evaluating. Now it's a little thing, but I moved over a sound into another track and it didn't give me a default crossfade. And on top of that, moving a track was not instantaneous, but it basically, this is what moving a track looked like. And then as I was moving the track with my mouse, I didn't make a decision. It kept the track on the timeline still, and it looked confusing, like I was making a copy. And then whenever I released the mouse, it actually moved the track over. And so that was for me the final straw where I was like, okay, you guys are so different all from each other. While in any other DAW, when I move the track, it would be instantaneous. In the latest one that we just tried, it had this weird laggy thing, and I was just gonna have to go into options again to change the behavior to be exactly that. And I was like, no, I was not having it. I was actually not having it. Totally not. So yeah, FL Studio started out great, but then I guess the more fine-grained options were a little bit annoying to me. And it was a little bit too confusing to figure out, well, track. And also, I didn't even figure out that... I didn't even figure out how to add video to it. You know, Control-Shift-V. I guess we don't see it here, but we can see it here. Video to it. That's huge for me, having video there. Anyways, I have to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't think this endeavor would be that frustrating. I was expecting it to be a little bit more uplifting and give me a couple more positive results than just like 1 or 2 sound effects. It's sad, really. I don't think the complexity of a DAW should be the UI. I think the complexity of a DAW should be the options that you have. Why did you even switch from Reaper? To test out different DAWs. To test out what the different DAWs do and how they compare to each other in terms of ease of use. I'm not gonna build my own DAW, guys. I'm totally inexperienced when it comes to this. Maybe an experienced DAW user will find a much easier time in these. But there are certain UI related things that just bother me. Whether that be in FL Studio that it shows you a hotkey but it doesn't show you the modifier, like switch, shift or alt. Shift P by, for example, switches to the pen tool, but alt, I think it was alt C was for the razor tool, where in my opinion it should be shift R, because razor and shift R, you know, C, what is that, cut tool? It's a bit odd. And you have a razor tool in any DAW that you use. So in my opinion, all of the DAWs should have a unified hotkey for that, because then it makes it easier to switch from one DAW to another. That's just my own personal opinion that extends not only to DAWs, but also to programs like Photoshop, Krita and GIMP. Huh? Nee, guck mal. Fieber hat's auf jeden Fall nicht, aber hier, Quatsch. Ich kann ja halt unseres geben. Wir können ja auch das geben, unser Fieberthermometer. Wir können ja unser Fieberthermometer geben. Aber Fieber hat sie nicht. So, for example, GIMP, in my opinion, should have the same hotkeys as Photoshop. That's just my own opinion. Which makes, and the same as Krita, they should all have a unified hotkey set so that whenever you switch between them, you don't have to relearn the entire UI, because someone decided that the brush tool in Krita or in GIMP should not be under the hotkey of B, but let's say under the hotkey of P or Q or N or L or G. Which is, in my opinion, stupid. You get used to it, XD. I think it's dumb. Because it makes the first time experience that more annoying and frustrating. That's just my opinion. All software should have the same hotkeys, keybinds. A similar software that does the same job should have a similar hotkey than to the most established software, yes. If everyone uses Photoshop and B is the brush tool in Photoshop and you have a brush tool in your software, it should be B. Yes, that's my opinion. And yeah, you can disagree. That's totally valid. I understand. But then you need to bring up a good point for why brush is not B, but maybe P. Bring me a good point. If there's a good reason for it, I can totally get behind that. Piece for pencil. Yeah, piece for pencil, exactly. But pencil is not a brush. P as in brush, in paint, yeah. That's dumb, because you're using the brush. You're painting using the pencil, too. You can paint using many different types of brushes. Okay, so anyways. It is that kind of problem that I have with these applications. And I don't think that should be the case, to be honest. I think it's more of a hurdle than anything else. And I do not understand anyone that's defending this, unless there's a good reason, which has never been brought to me by anyone. And therefore, I'm standing behind it. It's paintbrush. Yeah, that's why it's called paintbrush in GIMP, and that's why it's P in GIMP. I think it's P in GIMP, yeah. And I find it to be ridiculous. And so that's why I use the tool that works for me. And in this case, it happened to become Reaper now, which I'm happy about it. And we'll keep using Reaper from this point onward. I invested enough time to get somewhat good results in it. And maybe we become really good at using Reaper. So starting from today, and so that would be from Monday next week, I'm going to try to make sound effects in Reaper, like bit by bit, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes at most. Not long, but I'll try to be or stay consistent, and each day I use Reaper, I try to be a little bit more, I try to learn a little bit more about the DAW to really get deep into it, just like with Sprite. I started using Sprite a long time ago after being totally frustrated with GIMP. And I have to say that I enjoyed my stay in Sprite, and I can only recommend that program. It's one of the best programs ever. If you want to learn pixel art, get yourself Sprite. It has so many cool options. It is far superior than any other program that I have tried. I think it is the pixel art program. Now, obviously, there are other options, but still, really good. Weekend PoE stream. We'll see about it. I would like to do it, but the baby keeps crying. Something. It was not in vain. You learned that you are just dog shit at them. Kinda cringe to react to your own clips. At least you're not stopping them every 2 seconds for blabbering. Cakes, what are the best websites to practice Java with exercises and problem solving? I don't know, sir. I don't know. I have never tried. Codinggame.com, there we go. Abev knows. But yeah, you can ask in this chat. Abev knows. So once again, guys, I do apologize for the negative energy that this has created on the stream whenever I tried out these DAWs. Maybe I shouldn't have excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't have tried them on stream. But I can see that it wasn't that fun. We're over it now. Nothing wrong with hating them. Nah, fuck, say it with your chest, cause they dog shit. Yeah, I think they're dumb. I think some of the UI decisions in these are terrible. Fake apology for sympathy. No, I actually mean it. I feel bad about it. It wasn't good entertainment. It wasn't fun. But that's just how I do things, unfortunately. I get genuinely frustrated with new software. I can't stay away from it. Hä? Brauchst du meine Hilfe? Soll ich sie nehmen? Ja, gib her. Hat sie Fieber? Ja, sicher? Warte mal kurz, hat sie denn... Anyways, I thought that FL Studio would be better. What do you use to make your game art? It looks really good. Thank you, man. Save. I use Sprite. Suzuki Uchiha. This guy right. This program right here. You can get it yourself for free if you want to compile it in C++. It's kind of a tough task to do, but you can do it. I even have a tutorial for this. Or you can just spend $20 on the program and then get it and lifetime updates too. It's up to you. You can get it for free or pay. I think it's worth the $20, but it's also worth checking out if you can get it for free, which is, in my opinion, a really cool option. Yeah, I wasted 3 hours and purchased it afterwards. Yeah, you can waste some time on it here, even using a tutorial. Did you pay the $20? No, I built it myself. I learned how to build it myself and then I made a tutorial on it. Which some people still don't know how to do, which is, you know, it's understandable. It's a difficult process and a lot of stuff can go wrong. But yes. Okay, guys, I'm trying to regain, you know, happiness and not to look too bleak. We didn't make any progress. Collector of Stuff is right, even though he's always negative when it comes to this. We did not make any progress. But at least we have a good skeleton hit sound for now. On NX Nix OS, the build process is all automated and described in shell Nix. My sound? No, my sound. Happiness, build planning time. I think this is good. So I got A-Sprite for free, both in money and time. It sounds like bones, yes. That's the most important thing. It's fine. Sometimes you have a day like this where you make no progress. It happens to the best of us. It would be worse if it were 2 or 3. God forbid 2 or God forbid 3 days without progress. That would suck. Nails. You do realize that I made good progress yesterday, right? Right, Inukai? Like, I'm pretty sure you're aware of the fact that I made good progress yesterday, right? You do know that, right? Huh? Huh? Anyways, come on. Good vibes only, guys. Good vibes only. Let us watch a video. Let's have some fun. Let's watch a cool video. Why not? The reason why I'm watching a video now is because our baby is... maybe I have to get something for the baby so it can like go do the toilet stuff, you know? So, I don't know.
This is a YouTube advertisement for a mobile.
Hello. Okay, 1 month ago. Let's see here. Another early access. Let's see what we have down here. Samurai game was bad. Devlog, how much money my game made? This one was really cool. I liked watching this. I already saw that. I was thinking about this. Did you get scammed out of 5,000 points for Clown Redeem? Did I just get scammed? No, but people were just spamming this earlier. He spent 300 million. Do you want a long video? No. Don't forget to heart the poor bunny bullet guy. He must think his game is so bad that you hate him. Okay, wait. Which video was that, actually? Which video was this? Sorry about that. Actually, I'm very sorry. I wasn't doing this intentionally. Which video is it? This one? Bullet Bunny. Hey! Ah, what happened here? Hey man, developer here. Oh cool, great video. Learned a lot during the process and always cool to reflect. Fuck you! That's a... Hey! Okay, guys. See, this is why... Let's see. I was told new entrenching largely factors in the total amount of revenue which would have some impact of cheaper price games. Not sure if it's true or not. I've addressed the negative reviews and fixed the UI issues, did a major update, and then Sea-Dog streamed that and almost gave it an S tier, which gave a big bump in sales. And that carried through its first sale, which is cool. It's crazy, but I'm learning a lot on what to do and what not to do. Perhaps I'll do a video down the road. And for the guy who said I'm entitled and expected a smash hit, cool, did not expect that. Which guy was that? Which guy said that in chat? Huh? Hey, man. Sorry, didn't see your message. Bro. Oh, this guy? Bro, that's awesome to see. That you keep working on your game. Why not? Why not, comma? Do a follow-up video. This stuff is always interesting to learn from. But if he already did a month ago, I don't think he did. Ask him how he made his sound effects. I see. 2 things. Anyways, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. I totally didn't see that, man. Okay, guys. Okay, let's go. I think this one is more interesting. Hello, Akash. So we learned, I think this one is more interesting. This Steam Dev scammer.
Atomic.
Let's see here. There we go. So apparently there is a Steam Dev scammer that uses over 60 identities to, I suppose, rate up his game. And now we have learned from the videos before that Steam doesn't look at the reviews unless it's even worse than 40%. Otherwise, they have no impact on your game's visibility on the Steam's page. Now, obviously, it has an impact on the person that is going to see your page. If there's a lot of positive reviews, they are more likely to buy or even test your game. And so there could be the reason for using fake identities to upvote your game into positive. Also, we have learned that on Steam, when you have 10 reviews, there is the possibility that you can get on the front page. If you don't reach the 10 reviews, then you can't get to the front page. So there's that too. And so there is an incentive to have fake identities to hopefully push your game to the front page and then push it to more people. But let's see. Very interesting. But 60, that's crazy.
Atomic Fabric. A game developer who you may have heard me talk about before has almost disappeared, but not because Steam took action against them. Late last year, I covered Atomic Fabric for what I felt were some incredibly dishonest and shady practices.
Okay.
And their response seems to have been to hide their identity and association with their games. However, Atomic Fabric didn't just swap to one fake identity, but to over 60. Oh, it's by Beam Bong Games.
The Hidden Ghost?
What other?
Wait, The Hidden Ghost? Let's see. The Hidden Ghost. On Steam. I saw a price tag of 120. Oh wow, 97 euros. It has 7 user reviews, a 50% rating on SteamDB. And it was last updated more than 2 years ago. What the fuck? What is this game? How on... Eh? What? I bought 2 of those. Yeah, you did. Wait, it's literally just a ghost running around. What the fuck? Okay. And? Why would anyone play this or even buy this? Yeah.
Games have they? Oh, it's Atomic Fabric. You actually click on it, it goes to Atomic Fabric. But it's not Atomic Fabric, guys. It's Beam Bong Games. After the fake Helldivers 2 and Palworld situation, I thought Steam would have learned a lesson and prevented scammers from doing this. Instead, the scammers were the ones who learned the lesson, which is that they can abuse this system, which Steam hasn't.
Removed publisher, changed store categories, changed associations, changed number. Oh man.
Fixed to avoid repercussions for their actions. You might be thinking, okay, but Atomic Fabric doesn't have a huge impact on the Steam store, and that's a fair point. But while this is true for Atomic Fabric on its own, Atomic Fabric is not the only one doing this. And I'm making this video because we've learned more about how these individuals exploit the Steam store, largely thanks to work done by the Steam community, Sentinels of the Store. This video isn't about Steam being ruined or the sky falling. I just find it sad that honest devs who work hard on their games for years have to compete for visibility against a load of these bullshit games. And this is when
but how?
These devs are giving a 30% cut of their sales to Steam. So is that revenue cut for Steam really justified? Either way, with all the new details that have come to light.
Of course the revenue cut for Steam is justified, man. Steam is the most free market that you can get on. Like, any other platform is worse than Steam at the moment. Steam is the best platform. It's probably not, it's not perfect, but it is the best platform.
In the past year, let's discuss all of this from the start. First off, let me introduce you to Atomic Fabric. My apologies in advance. See, most game developers have a process where they create a game, then publish that game to stores to sell it. Atomic Fabric's MO skips the first part of that process. Atomic Fabric downloads game templates that other people made from the Unity store, and then publishes those, usually with minimal to no modification. While he does sometimes publish his own games, that is usually the exception. And in my opinion, they're really not the best. In case you don't know what a game template is, it's usually a fully functional game that's meant to serve as the foundation for beginner game developers to
It's basically just,
build upon or learn from. It goes without saying that game templates are not meant to be purchased and then immediately resold on other platforms without modification. But that's exactly what's happening. Of course, the people...
I mean, no one would buy this. So how do people buy this?
Getting these games are never told that the games aren't complete. Meaning that, in my opinion, this is an inherently dishonest and deceptive practice. Let me give you an example. I opened up an Atomic Fabric game called Supreme Race on Highway, but the main menu showed a completely different title. It turns out this was a game template that anyone can purchase on the Unity store called Crashy Racing. Atomic Fabric purchased this asset and then uploaded it to Steam without even bothering to change the title of the game to match the Steam store page. But why? Few, if any, would ever...
Like, let's say you buy this by accident. You can refund. If you don't refund, it's your own fault, man. Like, you deserve to get scammed. If you don't see that there's... Like, you have 2 hours to refund the game. So I don't understand what the issue is here, really.
Buy this game on Steam, especially not for $260 Canadian. In fact,
victim blaming. Like, listen, you have all the possibility to react.
That appears to be part of the scheme. After publishing these games to the Steam store, game developers purchase fake reviews, often just 10 of them because that's the minimum required to receive a positive review score.
This also, in addition to being featured on the front page, you need 10 reviews. Whether that be positive or not, I don't know, but 10 reviews to be featured.
You might think, okay, but why purchase fake reviews if the game is so incomplete that it's just going to receive a ton of negative reviews anyway? That's because these devs use a trick to sell their game while preventing anyone from being able to affect the review score. The trick is that only purchases made through Steam can impact the review score. So,
guys, I'm not talking about people that have a disability. I'm talking about the average Joe that buys this game, then figures out it's a scam, and then has the opportunity to refund but doesn't use that opportunity. It's basically a lesson that you learn. It's the same, you can approach this with different examples in different situations. It is a lesson. It is basically life teaches you a lesson there, and you need to use that opportunity to learn. Everyone eventually down the line will get scammed, and I'm pretty sure you guys have played MMOs, and you probably have been scammed in those MMOs. And now that is a lesson that you learn, hopefully, that time, so that it never happens again. I got scammed in the first MMO I ever played. Someone told me that he wants to have 1.5 billion for a sword. He told me, give me 1 billion now, and then 500 million afterwards, and I will give you the sword with the 500 million. So I gave him 1 billion, and he logged off. He never logged on again. So that was me getting scammed. That was my own fault. Life was teaching me a lesson right then, and I should have learned, and I did. I never got scammed again. Yeah, I was dumb. I was retarded. Exactly. That's just basically life teaching you a lesson, and if you let that happen to you again, that's your own fault. You need to take some accountability. I got scammed in PoE too. Yeah, that just happens. Oh, it was on you. Thank you for your donation. Oh, that was you? You don't even know what game I mean, but okay. Let me guess, RuneScape. No, it was a game called Silk Road Online. It's a Japanese game. It's a really cool, fun game that is... it's very old, but still a lot of people play the game. Silk Road Online, yeah. That's how you can get to those numbers, 1.5 billion. Not the drugs website, guys. So yes, it is victim blaming, but you gotta use those... You need to use those examples in your life where you get scammed, where you fail, to learn from. These are learning experiences, okay?
If someone bought
I don't mean it in a bad way. Obviously, no one deserves to be scammed. But if you're so stupid to let yourself be scammed, at least use this as a learning experience. It sucks, of course, you know, and we need to prevent that. But, you know, sometimes shit just happens.
Key from a third-party website, they could drop all the negative reviews they wanted. The review score would never change.
Okay.
So these devs make the game super cheap, often by dropping the game's regional price to an extremely low amount. Then they ask fake reviewers within that region to buy the game through Steam and leave positive reviews. Then the dev bumps the price back up to an insane amount. Suddenly, no one can leave negative reviews for that game. The fake review score is protected by the absurd price.
Okay.
Sentinels of the store recently investigated a community dedicated to providing these fake reviews.
Okay, but even if you have a fake review score that's very high and a very high price, and someone buys that, they will still get to play the game and have a window of 2 hours to react. So how are they even making money?
Mellow Online and others uncovered a Russian website called Obzor. To enter the site, you have to go through a difficult application process, demonstrating first of all that you're an authentic Russian individual, as well as submitting a phone number, email, telegram, and linking your Steam account. So they submitted an application using a fake Russian identity, and were able to get into the site. There, they found a list of orders where customers are instructed to purchase games through Steam and then provide fake positive reviews. In exchange, they're paid about the cost of the game plus a fraction of $1. But remember, then developers can temporarily reduce the price of the game using regional pricing. And these developers earn back most of what the users pay for the game anyway. In short, a developer can purchase fake reviews for their game for well under $1 each. Furthermore, the Sentinels of the store uncovered a list of Obzor's rules. There's a few that I would like to bring to your attention. Rule number:
a paid game must be purchased with money or Steam balance. It is prohibited to activate the game with a key or gift. When you write a review, it's forbidden to check the game's review for free, received for free checkbox. Oh my god. It's prohibited to delete, change the review after completing a task. It is prohibited to return money for the game after completing the task. The review should not contain the slightest hint that it was a paid review. You cannot tell anyone that you posted a paid review for the game. Everyone must maintain completely anonymously. You must maintain complete anonymity, confidentiality. It is prohibited to contact players or customers outside the service. It is prohibited to exchange any contracts. It is prohibited to create more than one account on the service. It is prohibited to copy the text to other people's reviews. So no copy paste. In case of violation of these rules, the account will be blocked.
Of Opsource rules. There's a few that I would like to bring to your attention.
Yeah.
Rule number 1. A paid game must be purchased with money or Steam balance.
This guy's
It is
a bad gamer.
prohibited to activate the game with a key or gift. Rule number 2. When writing a review, it is forbidden to check the game receipt.
So basically it is making sure that this is a real review. All of these reviews make sure all of these
for
rules.
free checkbox. Rule number 5. The review should not contain the slightest hint that it was a paid review or that you did not play the game. I'll spare you the rest of them, but it goes without saying that the main purpose of these rules is to disguise fake reviews as genuine, obviously, and it's meant to mislead customers. But I'll admit, Obzor's application process to each order is pretty smart. Instead of disclosing the names of these games which are receiving fake reviews up front, you have to apply to each order, and only after that application is accepted are you shown the name of the game. The Sentinels
Interesting.
found the names
Smart.
of 5 different games allegedly using this service and were then immediately banned. But before they were banned, they noticed the order number of their tasks was nearly 7,000, which is our best evidence of how many fake reviews this site has supplied.
7,000 reviews? Holy shit.
However, as soon as these individuals were banned, the entire Obzor website was also taken down. In other words, it seems Obzor no longer exists. And I feel like if they're willing
I'm
to
pretty sure it exists on a different name now.
just suddenly take the site down because a few people found out about it, this might not be the only site that they're running.
Yep.
Anyway, why is it such an issue that some random crappy games get fake reviews? Many also believe that reviews offer an advantage when it comes to the Steam algorithm. In other words, fake reviews mean more traffic for your game. For example, an author named Zukalos writing for How to Market a Game talks about
True, if you get more reviews and people spend time in your game, let's say on the launch, then you're longer on the front page of Steam. You need to get to 10, and then you need to get playtime and sales on the game to appear on the front page. And therefore you have more traffic because more people see the front page of Steam. That's true.
Many developers note that the same day their game received 10 reviews, their store page suddenly received a burst of traffic.
Yeah, of
this
course.
is probably due to the link of 10 reviews getting your game onto the discovery queue.
Yeah.
And this is part of the reason why, if you want to support indie devs that you like, don't forget to leave them positive reviews. This
True.
is also obviously
Huge.
a reason why these shady game devs are also purchasing positive reviews. It's an extremely inexpensive way to promote your game. These developers purchasing fake reviews are doing more than just making
What the fuck? This is Kingdom Rush.
their game look good. When their games receive a spot in new and trending or in the
It's Kingdom
discovery
Rush.
queue, it pushes honest devs further down. But anyway, let's get back to Atomic Fabric. Many of his games have exactly 10 reviews, many of which are from the same people, many of which have played his games for similar amounts of time, many of which have provided a seemingly AI-generated review. In short, I believe it's quite likely Atomic Fabric is making use of a service like Obzor to purchase fake reviews for his games. This is something I suspected before I even found out about Obzor. And I'm not trying to pick on Atomic Fabric. There's plenty of other devs doing this, but Atomic Fabric serves as a great example of how these devs can profit off of making these games.
How? How do they profit?
So let's talk about the different ways they make money.
Yeah.
Because everyone always seems to default
We have already seen how they make money. There's an in-game store, it looks like. Or maybe I'm wrong here, but that's
to
what it looked
money
like.
laundering. And while that might be possible, there's plenty of other ways they seem to be making money. Let's
Okay.
start by talking about money-making method number 1, which I've spoken of previously. Random Steam key bundles, which are sold through key reselling websites such as G2A. Vendors on these sites gather keys for different games, package them together into a random key bundle, and then sell them to users. I wanted to see what kinds of games these bundles offered and bought a bundle of 5 keys. I received 4 Atomic Fabric games. So how
What the fuck? 4 of them? This guy's farming money. What's going on? And now this guy can't leave a negative review because it's not displayed. Oh god.
Random are these bundles, really. From anecdotal reports I've seen, some of the vendors are actually legit, but many others report similar experiences to mine. These vendors offer games with certain review scores, say 80% positive reviews or higher, as well as games of a certain value, say $30 or more. Of course, this is all the more incentive for devs to purchase fake reviews and then inflate the prices of their games.
Yeah,
obviously, when customers are told they'll get a $30 mostly positive game, they're not
This is ridiculous.
expecting a game template that's incomplete. Second way these devs profit is through Steam card farming websites.
And that's why they can't refund. You can't refund because you bought a key bundle. I see.
Purchase games for farm. On these websites, users can purchase Steam keys in bulk for extremely cheap. These keys are so cheap because devs can acquire up to 5,000 keys for their game, no questions asked, then sell them off by the thousands. Look at this bundle of 100 Steam keys as an example, which is like a gateway drug to the crippling addiction of leveling up your Steam account. Look, there's Mech Defender, Controlcraft, and Conflictcraft. Remember those games allegedly worked on by actual children? I personally believe Games for Farm is run by Atomic Fabric. He has used the alias Games for Games on Steam. Games for Farm also sells several Atomic Fabric titles. So you do the math. Anyway, sets of these Steam cards from games can be used to level up people's Steam accounts. It shouldn't be any surprise the admins of the Games for Farm Steam group are also running Steam level up bots. If you know anything about Steam cards, people use systems to farm the cards and then can trade the cards for other things. Items on the Steam marketplace can be traded for other items that can be more readily exchanged for real money. Think things like Counter-Strike skins, for example. And you might think they're only going to make pennies off of this, but actually a lot of, if not all of the process can be automated. So when you think about the thousands of keys they're able to farm from each game, that can potentially add up. Third method of making money, and possibly the funniest, is that sites such as Games for Farm also provide game keys to social media promotional services. This promotional service works by purchasing a ton of terrible Steam keys in bulk, then tells users of their site they'll get one of these awful keys in exchange for liking, following, wishlisting, subscribing, joining, and performing dozens of other menial tasks.
Oh, and that's why people try. They want to get some real games, and then they do these things, and they get these shitty games.
At the end of the day, after toiling away for hours, you'll finally get your copy of an Atomic Fabric game. And if you're ever wondering why so many of them are asking to promote Steam curators, well, I looked into that too. Most of these curators are fake copies of one another, which are clearly being mass-produced.
What do we have here?
Curators are fake copies.
What is this? This is a Critty Score. 6,900 followers, and then Game Review Pro, 6,900 followers. Recent reviews, and they are similar. Yeah, they have the exact same reviews. 126, 131. Steam curators are useless. Yeah, the only non-useless Steam curator, guys, the only one that you need to know is the sweet Baby Ink Detected Steam Curator. This one's the best. You wanna follow this guy? I should actually follow them. This is the best one. Okay. The best ones, nah, gotta be careful. And also don't send them your keys, or more than one, because they're gonna sell them on the website, okay?
Another, which are clearly being mass-produced. The reason is that these curators exist so they can email game developers and beg them for keys. They
beg you for keys, and then they want more than one key, and then they sell those keys on the key websites and make money off them. Exactly. You shouldn't send more than one. Sell your own keys on other websites. Do the pirate software thing. Sell get a bunch of keys, sell them on other websites for the full price of your game, and you don't have to supply Steam with the 30% cut. You get 100% of the value.
Accounts giving the impression they'll promote the dev's game to thousands of.
So let's say you have a game on Steam that costs $10. You generate a key for that game. You put it on another website, let's say itch.io. You have to put it for at minimum $10 because Steam has to handle the downloading, all of the server costs. And then you sell that game on itch. You get the $10, and you don't have to pay Steam the 30% cut from those
people, when in reality they're just going to take the dev's game and sell it on a third-party site for profit.
Exactly.
So if you're a game dev watching this, be careful who you send your keys to, because you don't want to support any of these scumbags. Fourth method is that these games can be used to exploit giveaway sites. These sites are supposed to be about the love for giving, about brightening someone's day with a gift of a video game. But instead, people's days are ruined when they receive a $200 Atomic Fabric game. There are a number of these giveaway sites, but the most prominent I'm aware of is called Steam Gifts. On Steam Gifts, when users create a giveaway and send out copies of games, they earn a score for each copy they give away. It's called contributor value. As you earn contributor value, or CV, your account levels up. Unlike with Steam accounts, however, you actually get some meaningful benefits from leveling up. When users create Steam Gifts giveaways, they often cap them so that users below a certain CV level cannot participate. It's not meant to be mean to newcomers or exclude them, it's just because people want to give away games to others who are also giving away games. Not just to people trying to mooch and get free stuff without contributing anything themselves.
I mean, that makes sense.
Contributor value is calculated using the price of the game on Steam.
Wow.
This means you can farm contributor value quite quickly, giving away games with high prices, such as Atomic Fabric games. If you reach level 10 on Steam Gifts, that enables you to join any giveaway on the site.
And
so
basically
you could theoretically...
you try to get all of these good games. Basically, you're trying to farm up and get these good games. This game may be a virus. Ended up with my computer getting really hot after installing it and stuttering a lot. Removed it from my computer and it seems to be going back to normal. Holy shit.
Spend a few dollars on games for farm and be
for
eligible for the same benefit
guys.
that other people spent thousands of dollars on. And you also just made the platform actively worse because someone opened up an Atomic Fabric title expecting a complete game. It's unclear whether Atomic Fabric is purposefully inflating their game prices for this purpose, but it's definitely something that has an effect on these giveaway communities. Fortunately, there are users on Steam Gifts actively working to get these games blacklisted so they don't offer any more points.
Very good stuff.
Because it sadly breaks the system for everyone involved.
But I mean, how fast can you block the game compared to how fast this guy can dish out Steam Store Unity assets to assets.
Fortunately, Atomic Fabric and other devs pump out these games so...
I never give keys to those who ask, only to those who don't. Yeah, don't give out keys to curators. You're gonna lose them.
Rapidly, that Steam Gifts have had to blacklist hundreds of these games in the past year alone. People are just trying to have a nice time giving away games, but it has to be ruined. Fifth and last method of profiting that I'm aware of is simply selling the games on Steam. Obviously. Now, you might say, but what about protecting the fake review score? Which is a great point. But consider this. The fake review score doesn't need to be protected after the keys are sold. After vendors have purchased the key and confirmed that the game has a high enough review score, it's totally fine if the review score plummets afterward. So why not take those $260 games, put a huge discount on them, and even create all kinds of different bundles to make them seem like a far better deal than they actually are.
And
it only takes a few sales, and Atomic Fabric makes back the $100 fee to publish.
Can you actually refund the bundle on Steam? Is that possible?
The game. When we're talking about Atomic Fabric, I'd imagine few are willing to buy his games through Steam, but there are plenty of other developers who engage in practices similar to what we've spoken of throughout the video, who rely more so on Steam sales than Atomic Fabric does. As you can see, there's a number of ways individuals can profit off filling the Steam store with minimal to zero effort games. And that's assuming they're not just laundering money. This demonstrates how many different ways people are taking advantage of Steam and making the store a worse place. It harms the visibility of legitimate products that honest devs might have spent years of their lives on. And they don't
some devs don't even get to 10 reviews and therefore they don't get on the front page or the discovery queue. It's sad to see, yeah. It really sucks. This is the one part that I like. It really sucks.
Deserve to be put in the same list in categories as these shady developers, if you could even call them developers. Regardless, as we've mentioned, when these shady devs get called out for their actions, they can just fragment into a load of different identities, so it's that much harder to track them and hold them accountable. This should not happen. Anyway, I want to shout out Sentinels of their store for their investigation into Obzor, as well as Obey the Fist for calling out Atomic Fabric's habitual republishing of other people's assets, as well as Shattered Mind for uncovering all of Atomic Fabric's 60+ different fake identities.
Cakez, you don't need to worry. With 100 people in streams, getting 10 bad reviews will be a matter of seconds after publishing.
Can we just ask Steam to
I'm just not gonna engage.
Stop letting scammers switch their identities to whatever they want? As much as I love Steam, I think the platform can and should be better, especially when they ask for such a significant cut of the revenue. Either way, thanks for watching.
No, I think the cut is fine. 30% is fine, to be honest. But I agree the platform should be better. Yeah, this should be... There should be a better way to track these and ban these. Maybe automate the process. Because there's no reason for a normal game developer to make their game that high. If you see a difference between a, let's say, $2 price and a $200 game price, that should be a red flag. I'm pretty sure you can track that. Yeah, very good video, very informative. Yeah, and there's not much you can do about it, except for not buying those keys. Don't go to the key websites and get scammed like that. Because, like, how many of you are realistically going to buy a game that costs this much money? Not many, right? Which one was it? Actually, I can't find it right now. The only reason Steam is used is because everything else is so much fucking worse. Yes, but they also do a lot of good stuff. Also, they only take 30% when the game is bought on Steam. All of these issues arise from them allowing people to say games off Steam. Yeah, because of the keys, yeah. Which is good for developers, but in this case also harms them. Unless you can get 10 reviews, true. Anyways, really good video, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys would like to watch it too. Here you go. And this guy, Fireborn, is actually really informative. Let's see, is there a way to support him? Oh, he streams too. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe. I think he has some more interesting stuff. Very nice. Valve as a company is good, but they are very lazy and it shows. In my opinion, they could make the Steam store page a bit better and faster. Yes, it's old. I don't understand why Epic has dumped so much money into exclusive than actually creating feature parity with Steam at a minimum. I don't know either, but I have a feeling that the issue with Epic Store, the reason why it is the way it is because they know some of the games are bad and they want to protect the game developers that publish the games there. And, you know, for some games you can't put a review there, which should be a red flag to anyone. You can't publicly write all of the reviews that you would like to write on every single game. And therefore it creates an economy where you don't know whether a game is good or bad. You can only go off of trailers and what other people are saying. But most of the time people are not going to engage with this. And so that like the real review scores that Steam has, the Epic Score does not. Maybe some inspiration for Town and Game?
Hello everyone and welcome to another...
You mean this? Or this? Here?
So...
This right here? How long do you think it will take you before your game is on Steam? My game is already on Steam. It's called Cakez on Steam. However, the version does not match this version. Anyways, guys, today was a chaotic day. It was a rough and chaotic day, but at least we are over the DOS. We are over it, guys. We're done with DOS. We can get back to programming. Actual good, solid programming. I'm happy about it. Guys, next week we're going to make big, dick progress on the game. Okay? The biggest of progress. I promise. Okay? 100%. Yes. Okay? Gameplay out the wazoo. We're going to make the game 10 times better. Programming, when did that start? I thought this was a Yoink stream. Bigos, dickos? Yes. 100%. Take a rest well, man, and see you next week. Yeah, I'm gonna rest over the weekend.
Am I so
Get
out
the
of
YouTube
touch?
stuff done. Ogmash, thank you very much for subscribing, bro. I really appreciate it. What a big supporter, man.
Big tick support
I
for
really
14
appreciate it.
years.
We might have had a discrepancy on opinions, but it seems like we worked it out. I appreciate the support, man. I really do. Should I rate Jackie Coates again, guys? You would like to join Jackie Coates? Or do you have a favorite? What do you want, my brothers? Where can I send you off to? The Primogen has started only streaming in just chatting. Which, you know, I liked the Godot girl. Yeah, rage, Jackie Coates. Stop leeching viewers from her. I'm gonna ban you. It's the end of the stream, but I'm gonna ban you for 10 minutes. I'm not leeching viewers of her. She's literally the only person in my list that is online right now. You Dumbo. And I don't think I should rate Pirate Software. I don't want to come off as a leecher. So I will not do that. You fucking moron. You're an idiot. See you next time. Okay? Abeth, behave. You have the weekend to think over your actions. Anyways, see you guys. Have a great weekend. I really appreciate the big support from everyone that's here. Joining, watching, sharing. Not being toxic. Friendly people. See you on Monday, guys. Peace. Peace. Good weekend. Good vibes only. Programming next week. Big programming. Big progress. Okay? Maybe a Path of Exile stream later tonight. Maybe. Depends on the baby and the wife. Okay? Peace. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. See you guys on YouTube too. Inukai. Goodbye, guys.